Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody can hear me well. Uh-oh. It looks like, yeah, there we go. Now it's picking up. Okay. Things are acting funny. Okay, uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah, I've been having some computer problems. It's just, we're doing a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of cool things going on here. Do you, well, now you're frozen. How do I fix this? Okay, there we go. Maybe if I click on it. Oh, click on it. If I just click on the Discord screen, it makes it unfreeze. That's who would have thought. Hey, word of advice: if your Discord video's freezing, click on it. Tech tips. New segment. Well, now that you have we can see you. You want to introduce the show, I guess. I'm sorry. That's the one I meant to push, to be honest. I hit the wrong button. Oh, no. Yeah, the crowd, live audience. On the other side of this, I have a crowd of people just staring at me. And so do you. I have no notes. Just kidding. I wanted to have notes, but I was focusing on that great song y'all heard at the beginning. So I hope the song was good. Sax, I played the whole sax. Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Okay, I gotta stop. 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 Okay. All right. Well, I hope everybody's having a good time. If anybody is here watching, hello, and I hope you enjoy this. And just so everybody knows, this is going to be going up on our YouTube channel. So, if you're on YouTube right now watching this, please like and subscribe. Please hit the button. We're going to put it right here and then another one right there. Yeah, hit this button, click that button, and then if you hit this one. Just kidding. No, don't talk over me show. Some of them it's don't talk over me. I can't remember which ones, but you know what would be a smart thing? We probably should share a link to all that stuff in the chat, but yeah, we'll figure it out one of these days. Yeah. Well, I guess what do you want to what should we get started with? Or what should we? Oh yeah. Yes. I've been talking to me. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just hey. Yeah, I think so. I honestly I can't remember how the points or whatever was calculated. Just stomp them kids. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I missed that. How long is that? That's gonna be so long before it happens again. Dude, it's gonna be epic. Oh my god.
I know, it's amazing. It's such a good idea. I
No,
agree.
dude, I just realized something. This is
What?
horrible. I've
Oh
had you
no.
muted.
My idea? You're right. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it sounds horrible and
No,
unfeasible.
you were
What?
muted.
Hey guys, it's me, Spaghetti. I'm here just peepo talking to nothing this whole
Oh
time.
my
Oh my
god. I
god.
heard you, but dude, oh my god. I shouldn't have muted
Well,
it.
uh
Crap. Oh my god, dude. You kidding me?
I'm also frozen.
Yeah, because I clicked off of the thing.
Oh. All right, so I'm
Oh
not
my
going nowhere.
god, dude. I don't even know how far back we gotta go. Holy crap, dude.
Literally the whole
Sorry for
thing, the whole
anybody.
show.
Hey, everybody's
Uh,
heard me just why haven't even been talking that much. I've just been looking at you. Oh my god. Yeah, for everybody.
dude, hell yeah, dude.
Dude, this is great. Oh my
Okay,
god.
guys. So from the beginning, we had great bits about the dude. What the fuck?
Can we record this Discord call? Is it too late to do
No, it's
that?
over, dude. It's done.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well,
Holy cow, dude. Oh my god. I'm pissed at
should we
myself.
just all right. Great.
Damn, dude, I fibbed it. That's just too much muting and unmuting, man. Dang it.
Yeah.
I'm used to unmuting one thing, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta do this. That's why I had a button for it before. I need to set all that back up.
Wait, but shouldn't I be coming in on your desktop audio anyway?
I know, but I muted desktop audio, so Discord wasn't
Okay.
coming in.
Nice.
Yeah.
So wait, if you muted desktop audio, how do they hear the music at all?
Because it's coming from the other computer.
Okay.
Oh my god, man! How did I do this? But all right, I guess we gotta keep it going. I guess.
Yeah.
Because I can't think. Can we try to replay some ideas? Maybe.
I just went over field day, and then we just talked. We said this. Okay, so this is all right. Let's start from the beginning, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome
Sorry.
back.
Forget the whole intro. It was horrible.
Technical
I screwed it up.
That song
Next
was banging,
week,
though.
this won't
It's a good
happen
song.
because I don't know. It just won't happen. This is this is new.
It'll be on my channel.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'll
true.
Have my own multitude of issues. There'll be another problem that will happen next week, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the Don't Talk Over Me show. It's a late night Saturday talk show, or at least we don't know if it's always going to be on Saturday. We don't know when it'll always be, but it's basically a late night talk show with me and co-hosting, with IckyBob co-hosting. We're running it all by ourselves. It's a little bit of a growing project. I made the sign. IckyBob made the music. We're gonna watch videos. We're gonna do gossip. We're gonna gossip on streamers and give hot takes that don't matter because nothing matters. And we're gonna talk about silly ideas that sound good in our head.
It's gonna be good.
Sound bad on paper.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great,
dude. I'm just pissed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that just ruin the whole show now, because I've already. What?
I don't know. What does the crowd think about this current situation?
I'm not here seeing anything yet.
I mean, you're supposed to hit a button.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not happy about it. They're not happy about it.
Hey, it's okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It'll be, dude. But that was such a good. We did a good job. It was really good intro. It was great. It was actually really good. I was impressed with how well we did with.
It's okay.
Don't hear me, but I asked you to like explain the things. Like I was just doing it. Oh my god.
It's okay. If we did good that good off the jump, we'll do good forever and always.
Yeah, maybe we'll
never have another problem.
Yeah, it'll be great. Is everybody excited about all of it still?
Chat, what do you think? We've asked the crowd what they thought. What does the chat think?
Okay.
Yeah, I know, crowd. Chat sucks. Chat's really quiet.
Yeah, I need a crickets. Okay. I need a crickets sound effect.
We gotta have a cricket. Chat's just always crickets.
Yeah, well, sorry about the technical difficulties.
Listen, we've apologized, and to be honest, I'm over it. I don't
even
care about apologizing. We'll make an apology video later.
Yeah,
should I go over my field day spiel again?
Nah, fuck that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm honestly glad I was muted for that. That was a terrible idea. It would be so boring. It's like, what are we doing? Watching streamers sit on a blanket in the sun?
No, it would be good though.
We should live stream a bunch of streamers getting sunburnt. That'd be a good fucking stream.
I think it would be safer than
playing.
I don't know. I guess strapping your legs together and stuff, trying to run.
Yeah. It'd be great.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, I'll just do a quick spiel. I had an idea for like a big streaming event that's Streamers Field Day. And it's basically field day from like elementary and middle school where like organizations would make teams. They'd compete in like field day-esque events like three-legged races, potato sack races, tug of war, all that kind of stuff. And as a team, you would pick who's doing what event, and then channel would stream the events. But then meanwhile, streamers would live stream, backpack stream them between events. So you're like, all right? It's a mixed reaction, crowd.
Yeah, no, I was hoping. I thought it was yeah, I thought it was more excited, not like.
Did you just step in the poop? Oh. Yes, it's exciting, right? So like you're watching like a potato sack race. You're watching them do that. Then you switch over to like another streamer and they're getting ready for their event. You go over to another streamer, they're chilling on a blanket, playing Magic the Gathering, what have you. And the goal is to have it be uh like a massive cross viewing experience where you kind of go from streamer to streamer, like Pixel Wars. When that happened, we were all fucking or I had like 5 tabs open. I was like, what are they doing? They're getting like,
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to leak info unless I was leaking info. Y'all don't know. Y'all can't prove it. But you're like seeing who's doing what and preparing, and it's fun. And that's what kind of streamer field day was be. It's like you're watching, because a big part of field day is not the event, it's farting around with your friends between the event and waiting.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
I think it'd be awesome. It's just massive because you'd have to get like, you'd get this community and this org, and they'd all have to go to a place, and it'd be like a big multi-day event of them just, just watch your favorite streamers tie their legs together and do a race. Watch Bonnie Rabbit tie herself to S-Fan and watch him. Oh
my god!
Is
that like he's just running in, like he's just strapped to the football's leg?
Yeah, it'd be amazing, dude. It'd be great.
No, I think that would be pretty good. It would take a lot to build it, but it can be done by at least. Yeah. We can't do it.
We can't do it.
Not yet. Not yet. One of these days, when I learn how to unmute mics, maybe one of these days we'll figure out how to
baby steps.
Do all that.
We'll
At that point, if we're doing that, I am not doing nothing but being a part of it. Unless, now with that being said, if somebody wants to roll with this idea and wants to hire us to do some logistics and camera or something, see that muting of the mic.
Yeah, honestly, just tell people to
we're
follow
very
me
professional, obviously, right?
Need. Yeah, we'll work for clout, honestly.
No, I rarely mess that up. I'm just kidding. I mess that up a lot.
Isn't this like Isn't this like your real life?
No, job? It is. I mess that up too. I'm just kidding. No, I mean it happens, man. You forget to turn on the mic.
It's cool. I think it's.
To be fair, though, it's a lot more obvious the mic's not on when you're in a live environment.
Yeah. Well, I think
because they'll be like, "We can't hear you, dude." And like,
well, it's harder in a live environment.
What are you saying?
I mean, yeah, chat can't tell us if we're effing or anything like that. The crowd, they're useless.
Yeah, they'll start throwing stuff at you if you're doing too bad. They'll come up there. Yeah, they'll start yelling at you.
Ass. Oh man! But that's all I got for that. That was a big idea. We can have a segment, Spaghetti's Big Brain Dead Ideas, where we do a weekly me having some idea that's not the best, but also kind of okay.
I like it. I do think it's a good idea.
I think it would be cool. I think the biggest thing you'd have to find. Well, that's the thing. Like streamers tend to find ways to be entertaining with nothing, or at least a lot of them are. So if you just had them running around between their events, they would end up finding some way to. It would be entertaining. I literally watch people just sit there and eat cheeseburgers. So like watching them sit on a blanket in a field would be about the same damn thing. You're just like watching like Hassan watch the news and eat nerd rope and drink Gatorade in a blanket in a field somewhere while there's like someone's doing an egg race. I'd watch it. I'd spend a weekend. I would too.
I think that's
spend a weekend doing it. It'd be on my second monitor for an entire weekend, and I think that's all you can really want as a streamer is just to take up a second monitor for a whole weekend.
Yeah, I think that's a good. Idea. It's kind of like it reminds me kind of the thing. What is it? They kind of a lot of big streamers already do that. Started a whole thing when I think XQC didn't come or Soda Pop and somebody didn't go to the thing. And
they did like the obstacle courses stuff.
Yeah, it was kind of wasn't it? It was like they camped out at some it was basically like a.
Oh no!
Like
I know what you're talking about the camping thing. Yeah,
Boy Scouts type. Not it wasn't Boy Scouts, but you know what I mean. It was that type of go out to the cabins and do little
yeah
those things.
I remember that. I
It's
forgot what
kind
they
of
called
similar to
it.
that, but in more in the sense that they were all like live streaming and all in a group and doing little
Doing
games.
rant like
But it wasn't
kayaking.
like an actual like what you're talking about seems like it is like more like yes, it does a lot of that, just hanging out and whatever. But it's also like it is
There's
like
also
there
like
is
an
a competition
underlying
going on.
competition going on.
Like there is
like
a winner at the
expanding
end of all of
competition.
this, you
Yeah,
know.
a field day winner.
There's like
Yeah.
games going on. And that's the thing cuz like I do think sometimes like with some stuff like games and things they are good, but they can get I don't know, sometimes it can get too I don't know. It's all good, but I do think it's kind of cool to have like where it's not taking up a lot of fucking time and like where you're very invested. It's like, yeah, we're doing a sack race. Okay, cool. Now we're off to just bullshitting around for a little while or whatever.
You spent like because all the games are kind of like jokey games. They're not like a real actual.
It's not like we're about to
They're
play
all,
an hour long match of
which I would
some
watch
sport.
that.
Not saying.
I like that idea too, but
I think it is cool to have like little quick
skits.
skits, like little quick bursts of contest.
Yeah, there's
and then you got over this.
Just like wrestling too.
Yeah.
Oh, now that would be a good streaming event or fucking streamer WrestleMania.
Yeah, and it's not like just like
up.
Yeah, because they do the boxing stuff, and that's pretty cool and pretty intense.
Yeah, that's cool, but that's like
I almost want it to be like over the top, like exaggerated, like
over the top, and like
intro. There's like fire shooting up, and
intros
like,
and like shit talking on the stage where they're like, "You can't handle this." Yeah, like that would be like a streamer WrestleMania.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
I would love that. That'd be awesome. That kicks Field Day's ass, dude. Streamer WrestleMania.
Dude, that would be so fun. And like don't let the streamer like pick their music. Like like have somebody like you get to pick them like somebody that, try to make fun of them almost like make it like put them like on the spot. Their song.
Drop some goofy shit.
But yeah that's a good idea.
I'm telling you. Anybody who has the means to put any of my ideas to use, take them, do them. I don't give a flip, dude. I can't do them. I'm so tired of having good ass ideas that I can't do. I'll just give you the ideas at this point. Screw it.
Yeah,
man. I was thinking like,
shoot, I can't even unmute a mic for a talk show. Dude, I'm gonna talk about that that's gonna be an ongoing thing. It's like we start the show and you're just gonna be like, Kyle, did you unmute the mic? Like
I'm gonna put that in the need to put that in the intro somehow where it's like, oh my
god.
It's like muted.
Me talking to myself.
Yeah, we're like talking and you can see like a red like mute button.
It might be kind of funny. Yeah. It might be kind of funny because I'm probably like, because I didn't think about the conversation we were having without you talking in it, and you were a major part of it. So it's like it's gonna be you.
It was literally like,
day, and I'm just like,
here's my pitch.
Yeah, and like making like noises or something. Probably it's probably just gonna be me like drinking. Just here.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
great talk show. It's great.
Hiccup.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry once again, everybody. I got to stop talking about it, or it's gonna be a thing.
We're over it. We're past it.
Yeah.
We
it's not
did
that
Field
big
Day. How you feeling, crowd?
Oh, I forgot.
Dude, they're back, baby. Yeah. They're back.
I think. Hey, they're pretty happy.
Yeah. All right.
Hey,
okay. Thank you. It's like you need to have like one that just goes on for like 5 minutes. Y'all don't want to clap for 5 minutes? Is that too much clapping for y'all? Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
I can turn it on a loop.
Think of how long 5 minutes is to an hour. We could have y'all clapping for an hour.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear any sass.
Yeah, this just so you know, this is not a soundboard. We literally have people in a room.
We do not pay them. That's another big part of it. We do not pay them to do this.
Yeah, we have some people. I'm not gonna say they're in a room. I'm not gonna say whether the door's locked or not. But
I'll tell you,
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Ain't no windows.
It is a soundboard.
Yeah.
Psych.
It's AI.
Yeah, it's AI. We got
Dude,
made
an
a
AI
bunch of
crowd.
AI.
Dude, that like if you had
We made
an
a bunch of
program
AI.
to act like a live studio audience, and it
Yeah,
just like
I mean, you
randomly
could.
like reacted to you, and it would be like it just end up doing like weird ass shit, like
Yeah.
booing at the wrong time and like ooh at the wrong time and stuff, and you're just like, what the?
Oh my god.
That'd be awesome.
We
All right,
need
so we'll
to
do that
start
too.
making
But
AI.
give that one to us. You can do the field day, but make us an AI crowd.
We need to start making AI stuff.
Yeah.
I need to start learning.
People are
We need to
out,
start
dude.
learning and doing it.
People
I'm just
are
gonna
out,
build a
we're
big
done.
old AI in my apartment.
Just
It's
a
like
wall of
just a giant
graphic
brain.
cards.
Yeah.
Just a giant computer brain.
Yeah, like in the middle of like a small
Father,
town.
why
like...
have you made me? Father,
Yeah,
you're
it's just like
here to do you're here to do crowd work for our podcast. Father, is that all? Yes, that's it. Dude. Man, we missed all the big news. This week of news has been
we've been
super boring.
So y'all know we've been wanting to do this for a while, but we were like, you know what? Let's hold off. Let's add all these cool sound effects just for me to forget to unmute the mic.
Yeah, we literally were going to do this last Saturday, and then we're like, you know what? Let's take a week to make sure it's all nice and good. And then today we were just like frantically trying, like we were just.
We started realizing things that we didn't realize at the beginning.
Yeah, it took a while. Like we got everything sorted, and then we still made our post that we're going live, and then we're like, wait, hold on, we got issues.
But yeah, it'll work. It'll work its way out. We're still doing good, right?
It's growing pain,
right, guys? Isn't this still good? Isn't
yeah,
it still good.
Woo! They love it, dude.
Yeah,
dude, they hype me up.
I'm realizing I need to get more like good, like happy sound effects. Most of my sound effects are bad. It's just like,
dude, don't talk about a crowd like that. Dude, see the hate.
I'm sorry. Sorry, but if y'all would just, like, what?
Oh my god!
what is the problem, dude?
You don't see that guy back there?
What's he doing?
Security, get him out of here. Security, get that guy. Yeah, we don't need that guy here.
Oh God!
They're going nuts, dude. They're going nuts.
All right. Let's just shut it up. Okay. All right. Now, what are we talking? You got points, right?
You're gonna build a giant brain. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was another thing we talked about in the pre-thing. I have notes. I have 4 notes to talk about.
I have no notes.
But you have a notepad, so
let's take some notes.
Let's take some notes.
Now you got to teach me how to write.
All right, so you know how to do the letter A?
No.
All right, it's like V kidding. But upside down. You know how to do V, right?
No.
Oh shit, dude. You're way behind.
All right.
So you're gonna build a giant AI computer. Speaking of AI, and speaking of being behind on all the popular news, let's watch a funny AI video.
I'm ready for it.
What a segue!
Man, that was a good job. You did good. Here, let me pull up the right one.
We watch videos here sometimes, and we also don't watch videos here sometimes.
Boo. Look at us. Look at us looking fancy. We all look fancy. Now I got to click on your screen again. Dang it. Why does it do that? I'm glad I found out that that's the problem, though, is that I just need to click on the Discord. Discord needs to be in focus, which kind of makes sense.
True.
I can probably find another way to do it. But all right. We're looking at Have you seen this one?
Who is this?
All right, so Jed, just to give a background, because this has been going on for a while, we kind of missed the get-go of it. But this guy, the Athene, I don't know, I've never heard of him before, but he streams on Twitch, and I think I saw he made like an Asmongold AI and other stuff, and I thought it's pretty funny. And it's like all parody, but he's been just keep going, and he's like made Elon Musk. Now he's done Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson. I think he recently did like Biden, and he's like it's crazy. And now he has them all.
I've seen a
He
lot
has
of
them
the
all
Hassan
talking
ones.
to each other. Hassan was
Yeah.
before this one. Like this is
Okay.
kind of a little newer, but he's gone way past. Like it's like he's literally, and he's even made one of himself that he does a 24-hour stream, and you can ask any of them the AI questions, and they'll just keep talking to each other. It's kind of
Holy shit.
honestly, it's kind of insane because it's like you get to hear them say stuff that's like just completely out there. It's kind of funny.
Okay, so that felt real like Black Mirror dystopian to me, and I just want to do a thing. I saw a thing the other day. It was I was watching streamers, and it was on a daily dose of internet. You know, Mr.
Yeah.
David. He did like one of his clips was like it was a bunch of like streamers under a bridge, streaming under a bridge.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I
That
saw
was
that one.
horrifying, dude.
Yeah.
That's
But-
so scary. But
This is the. I mean, honestly, it's pretty funny when they're doing it kind of like this, and he kind of pushes it. Like people try to ask like serious questions, and he's like, "Guys, like let's, this is parody. It's supposed to be funny, not like let's do thing like if you want to hear what Elon Musk thinks about something, go just ask him. But this is where you can ask him about stupid questions that he would just not probably respond to.
yeah.
And it's funny, like the reactions. It's kind of funny. It's so weird. It's like them, but it's weird. It's funny, but it's also scary at the same time. It really is. But this one I thought was really funny, just because for some reason, like the Elon one, just kind of does come out. Because I mean, yeah, let's just check it out.
Core Patriarch is asking Elon Musk, does it get uncomfortable to wear a human skin suit for long periods of time? How often do you need to shapeshift back to your lizard form?
Yes, the human skin suit. It's like a second wardrobe for me. It's definitely not comfortable, especially when I'm shapeshifting back to my lizard form. But Neuralink has been working hard on a project to develop a new species of synthetic skin that grows with its wearer, thereby eliminating the need to shapeshift back and forth. In the meantime, I'm really looking forward to SpaceX's launch to take us on a trip to Mars in 2029, so I can finally enter my full lizard form in 0G. That is truly an exciting endeavor for sure.
Okay, Joe Rogan, about those nipples, what do you have to say to the
This
fact
is
that
pretty
Hassan
funny.
likes to mock them and that they look like two little schlongs?
Man, those nipples of mine could bring down empires. They can stop the rally of 1,000 people. They are like two little schlongs. Hassan ain't wrong. Those things provide so much
Like-
pleasure and happiness. I'm pretty sure a goddess or two loves poking them. Plus, Jamie, pull that up and see if there is any genetically modified species out there on Earth that can use my nipples as a weapon of mass
Dude, this is
destruction.
too good.
Because that would be
This
fucking
is pretty
wild,
funny.
man. That's one of the craziest ideas me and Jamie came up with in a long time. Ha ha ha.
I like the laughs, dude.
He said my nipples are like
Parker,
schlong, and Hassan
Joe
ain't wrong.
Rogan, what happens when you give
That's
DMT
funny.
to a chimpanzee?
Dude, did you know that when you give a chimp DMT, they can time travel? That's wild. Well, there's this guy, Ronald
know that,
Millett. He's out of the
know
University
that.
of Connecticut if you Google him. He says that chimpanzees on DMT are capable of going back in time to save their loved ones. It's entirely possible. I mean, Jamie, can you pull up some more info on that? But check it out. It could be a game changer for the human experience. It's fascinating. My man, we may be able to travel through time one day.
Elon's like
we're not gonna
face.
say-
Roy4114,
Dude,
Joe,
this
what is
is
your
pretty
guilty
funny.
pleasure?
My guilty pleasure? Fuck, man. Gotta be honestly just laying around barefoot in the woods surrounded by giant moose, trees, and critters. Just enjoying the natural
That
beauty of
would
the
be a
earth and
guilty
feeling like
pleasure.
I'm a part of it. I
That's
swear.
accurate.
The other day, I saw a bear eating a blueberry pancake with its hands. Like, have you ever seen a bear just calmly eating blueberry
Dude,
pancakes?
it's so like it's
Let me ask
funny.
you this.
It's
Do you
like
know what I mean?
it
If
sounds
you
like
Google
him, but
this,
it's just like
wild, man. Jamie, pull that shit up. 100%
Oh,
game
man.
changer, my man. My
Sitting around giant
Johnny2x4 underscore. Joe, who would win, a roided out XQC or a malnourished grizzly bear?
holy shit, that's wild. That's a tough one. I mean, XQC definitely has size and strength from all that roiding, but a grizzly bear is huge and powerful. I
that
can't say
roiding.
for certain that XQC wouldn't take the grizzly. He might surprise me. But at the same time,
No
the bear
way.
can just come in and start making hamburger meat out of him. Let's say it's a draw.
I thought he was
Jamie,
just
pull
gonna
up a
say
video of one
hamburger.
of those polar bear versus chimpanzee videos real quick, my man. It's entirely possible that
Polar bear
XQC
versus
might be able to pull it off,
chimpanzee.
but it's a game of chance. Either way, it's going to be a wild show.
I like how every
It's
time he's
entirely
like,
possible.
pull
We
up
got
the
here,
video.
MDRZN.
This is
Aiden
catchphrase.
Ross, fuck, marry, kill. Andrew Tate, Elon Musk, Joe Rogan.
Oh, there's Aiden Ross.
Hold up. So you want me to fuck, marry, kill Andrew Tate, Elon Musk, Joe Rogan? Listen, I'm all love, bro. I wouldn't do that to Elon. I have respect for him. And Joe Rogan is like a media mogul and a comedian. That would be harem. Andrew Tate, you, bro, we got the same life goals, 2020, 23 chat. His story is inspiring. Let me see. You know, in this situation, I will marry Andrew Tate. No question about it, chat. Elon Musk, yeah, I'll fuck him. He's a genius. But yeah, I don't want to marry him.
So he's
Joe
gonna-
Rogan, I would
he's
kill
gonna
him, bro.
kill
You know what
Joe
I'm saying?
Rogan.
That's the only option, man. Just kidding, chat. But I'm all love, all motivation. You know
Dude,
what I'm
it's so
saying?
Weird.
Dude.
Uh,
Why do I feel
highly
like
debatable,
those are
I
the
think,
real,
respect to Aden Ross
this is real
for cleverly
picks.
getting out of that situation. But with all due respect, I'd prefer to marry Joe Rogan. This way we can learn from each other and inspire the next generation of
It's
tech,
so funny.
media,
His
and
is
comedy
pretty good
entrepreneurs.
just because of how
As for Andrew
Elon
Tate,
Musk
I'd fuck him.
talks.
He does seem to have impressive life goals, and
He
I'm
already
sure
talks
he'd
like
make for a
AI.
wild
Yeah, he
ride.
sounds like a robot
As for me,
already.
Well, I'm not sure I'd want to be a part of that, though. I'd rather focus my energy on building a strong AI-human hybrid and explore the depths of Mars. Now that's the future I'm betting on.
Chi_, Elon Musk, are you going to buy Twitch?
Oh, Twitch? What's Twitch? Oh, the video game streaming platform? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm announcing right now the launch of IckyBrain,
God.
the world's first Neuralink integrated live stream platform. Yep,
Nice.
think of the most advanced AI that streams directly from your literal brain. With IckyBrain, the future of streaming is in your head. Plus, my team is already working on a teleportation system for gamers that won't have to worry about latency, since you'd be transported directly to other realms or universes for your games.
Okay.
Pretty bonkers, huh?
All right,
Pretty
Elon
bonkers.
Musk.
Pretty
Espan
bonkers.
TV, ask Joe Rogan, what is your favorite video that Jamie has pulled up for you?
My favorite video that Jamie has pulled up for me. Oh, dude, it has to be the video of that Siamese fish doing jujitsu after it was exposed to the new experimental drug created from the combination of DMT and ayahuasca. It was the
Siamese
craziest shit
fish
ever.
doing
That fish had a black belt in jujitsu. Jamie pulled it up just the other day, and I couldn't believe it. What was even wilder was if you slowed down the video playback, you could actually see the fish was doing judo flips. Can you believe it, my man? It's entirely possible that
I
in the
almost want to
future, we'll
search
be
that
able
on
to
YouTube and
genetically
see like
modify
what
fish
comes
to make
up.
them even better fighters. Unfortunately, I'm a moron, so don't listen to me. Oh, but the funniest part was when they studied the drug, they found that the fish could walk on
Unfortunately, I'm a
land.
moron.
My man, everything is possible. Check it out.
Has he said that before? He probably has.
Well,
Joe Rogan
Mr.
probably has
F-word,
said
Yeah,
something.
Elon, does
Yeah,
your
he
shit
has
Always
said
does
stink?
that.
Why would you even ask me that?
Unfortunately, I'm a moron.
Wait, what did he?
Obviously, I take
I kind
hygiene
of missed the
seriously.
question.
Stink.
Oh.
Mr. F-word, Elon, does your shit stink?
Why would you even ask me that? Obviously, I take hygiene seriously. So no, my shit doesn't stink. I guess my involvement with Neuralink enables me to smell my own fecal matter before it even hits the pan and make sure I am always fresh.
The pan.
Incidentally, I've also been working on a secret device that allows humans to teleport to Mars within seconds. So you all don't even have to worry about your shit.
So he just teleport to
Except
Mars
that
and
our
poop.
Martian toilets are still a bit too slow.
We're just all pooping on
In any case,
Mars.
Dude, he's
making
Oh my
Mars a
god,
fucking
dude, that
bathroom,
is
dude.
the future,
That's the
dude. We
end
just
game.
teleport to another planet and poop on it.
That's
and
why he's trying to
teleport
get there.
back.
He's just trying to put his own personal bathroom there so he can poop on Mars by himself.
Oh my god, that's pretty funny,
Dude,
dude.
he's exposed.
Except that
He's
our
been
Martian toilets are
exposed.
still a bit too slow.
Whoa.
Secret device that allows humans to teleport to Mars within seconds. So you all don't even have to worry about your shit then. Except that our Martian toilets are still a bit too slow for comfort. In any
Oh,
case,
too
do you
slow.
think we can get back to
Gotta
my
speed
work
up
now
the
that you
Martian
clarified
poopers.
the smell situation?
Center Knight, Joe Rogan, who is the top G?
Oh,
Is it
goodness.
Andrew Tate or
Oh,
David? Goggins?
whoa!
I don't know who the top G is, but Jamie pulled that shit up. Let me ask you this.
I don't know who the
Is
top G
Andrew
is.
Tate
Jamie,
fit to
pull
be
that
considered
shit
a
up.
top G if he's in jail? And what about David Goggins' crazy workouts? Hey, Jamie, can you look up some of Goggins' craziest workouts and his best times? Wow, dude, that's wild. That's inspiring and might even be some sort of game changer for physical fitness. But the top G of all time? My man, I believe it's actually Chuck Norris or my big buddy Danny DeVito. Who could have seen that coming? You know what I'm saying? Let me pull
My
that
big
shit up.
Danny DeVito.
Mr. Beast, that sounds like something straight out of Iron Man.
Mr. Beast.
I bet Tony Stark would be jealous. Couple of things, though. One, we have to make sure everyone has their schlongs inspected by Neuralink bots, just to ensure that we don't have any performance enhancers going on. Two, I heard about crazy ideas for mini versions of Schlongfest on the International Space Station. And three, what about cat girls? I feel like
What
that
about
would be a
cat
great
girls?
idea for the VIP section. Just
Oh
saying.
my god.
True.
Inferno Pizza.
Dude.
Ask Joe Rogan to tell Jamie to pull up the thickest schlong and describe it in style of Joe Rogan fueled with testosterone.
Hey, Jamie, I'm serious, man. Pull up that video of the thickest schlong around. You know what time it is. Let's see who can claim the title of being the biggest.
God.
Let's see if we can find these mythical beasts that some of the old timers talk about. I'm ready to believe
Mythical
these dudes who say they've seen a schlong
The
that
mythical
will rival
I'm talking
Bigfoot.
about.
Let's see if it's real
Dude, the
or
Joe
if it's just
Rogan
another
one's
big
really
spice
good.
bluff.
What's it?
Sloty Fru. Elon, why did you implement...
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
Like, Elon, why did you implement schlong verification on Twitter? This is you guys asking these questions. I'm sorry, guys.
Look, here at Twitter, we try to maintain a safe and secure environment for all users. Schlong verification helps us keep out the low-quality trolls and bots that are all too common online. Plus, you know, it's kind of fun too.
It's kind of fun
When it comes
too.
to AI, well, I'm always wary of its potential misuses. We always need to keep in mind that AI comes with various risks, and that's why I'm working on developing some advanced tech at Neuralink so we can stay ahead of the game.
Nice.
07
Right.
Slex. Elon, why do you follow so many cat girls on Twitter?
You noticed? Well, being Techno-King of Tesla,
You noticed?
I'm always on the lookout for innovative ways to innovate. I thought following cat girls would
Innovative
be a
ways
great
to
way to get inspired. Plus, I'm working on a secret Neuralink-powered cat girl upgrade for our cars. Soon we'll make it so you can integrate your brain with your car cat girl and go faster than light. As if that's not enough, we
Sounds
plan
pretty
to launch
crazy.
a
That's
new
hey.
Twitter-verified
Integrate
badge
your brain with your car
specifically
cat
for
girl.
cat girls.
Go, speed of
So
light.
don't forget, when you
That's
post an
fast.
amazing
Yeah,
picture
I know,
of your
right?
pet cat girl,
That's
tag it
real
with cat
fast.
girl verified.
Ziozi.
Yeah,
Ask
the-
Joe
I
Rogan,
like the,
do we
like-
have too many schlong questions?
Yeah, I don't think we need so many schlong questions. There must be way more interesting stuff to talk
The
about.
funny
out
thing
there.
is like because of these questions, these AI are like learning this, so it just gets worse. Like over time, it just gets worse because they're like only like schlong questions and things like that. It's like so it's just like it just because they'll start
have you
bringing
ever
it
seen
up
a bear
on their
rip
own.
somebody's head off?
It's kind of
That
crazy.
would be
really?
wild,
Yeah.
dude.
That's-
Talk about a game changer, man.
Like, this is
Jamie, pull up that video
How
of the bear that ripped a
conversation
dude's
works.
head off. There's
Yeah,
got to
we
be a
talk
video
about-
about a bear ripping somebody's head
Yeah.
off on YouTube.
Schlong
Oh, and
verification.
also this whole
Schlong
thing about Bigfoot hiding in Area 51. That's entirely possible
Bigfoot
too.
hiding in
Pull
Area
up an article
51.
about that. I'm a moron. Nobody should
Whoa.
listen to me.
Low power. Elon Musk, can you integrate
I'm a
Amaranth's
moron,
fart
no, it's-
jars into SpaceX's capsule?
No, we cannot integrate Amaranth's fart jars into SpaceX capsules. But I have been working on a top secret project involving Neuralink and AI to make it possible to regularize farting in zero gravity.
Okay.
This project involves a
impressive.
Tesla-powered algorithm that will process the gases of the fart jar, thereby enabling regularized farting in space. But for now, it's just an idea that I'm working on.
That's pretty funny.
Lucky 666 dice. Joe, would you smoke DMT infused with alien turd with Moist Critical and Hassan Abi?
Hell yeah, dude. Have you seen Moist Critical
Hell
and
yeah, dude.
Hassan's videos? Anything they do is always hilarious. And then you throw some alien turd in the mix. That's crazy, man. Have you ever tried
crazy,
DMT? That coupled with alien turd would probably be like nothing you've ever
This is
felt before.
ridiculous.
If we're talking aliens here, then it might not even be legal, which makes it all the more exciting. Jamie, pull up some videos of aliens smoking turd-infused DMT. That would be wild.
Akasera asked Joe Rogan, if your nipples were a superhero duo, what would their names be?
My man, if my nipples were a superhero duo, you know what? I think I'd call them Nipple Man and Nipple Woman. They'd fight crime, beating up the bad guys and protecting the innocent. And they'd do it with their highly advanced nipple laser beams. It's entirely possible. Jamie, look up a video of Nipple Man and Nipple Woman fighting crime.
Dude, this is just stupid, though.
Hardcore. Elon,
Entirely
can you put
possible.
Neuralink into Joe Rogan's nipples?
That's a funny one, Joe. I'm sure you must know by now that Neuralink can basically connect your brain to any part of your body. So connecting it to your nipples should theoretically be possible. But considering Neuralink is still in its early days, doing something like that would be a bit premature. Right now, what we should focus on is using Neuralink to develop AI that could help humans explore space, or something crazy like putting Neuralink in a hot tub to have a deeper understanding of human nature. I might have to look into that one.
Might have to look into that one.
Johnny
Put Neuralink in a hot
2x4.
tub.
Joe, can you tell us about your experience meeting the Intergalactic Schlong Committee
God.
when you took some DMT?
Oh man, that was wild. Have you ever tried DMT? That stuff is insane.
This
So
is
the
so
Intergalactic
stupid,
Schlong
bro.
Committee, yeah, they were crazy. From what I understand, there are a bunch of schlongs that have kind of evolved to think and communicate, and they all get together in this kind of intergalactic schlong zoo to exchange information. They're all these kind of color fluorescent beings, almost like walking dicks, and they're like communicating telepathically and really, really freaking weird. Jamie, pull that shit up. I think you can find pictures
Frickin'
online. It's
weird.
wild, man. It's utterly wild.
SFan TV.
Alright,
Ask Joe
S-Fan.
Rogan, what is your opinion about the AI versus human war of 2028?
Ha, that's wild. I mean, they say it's happening, right? I think that's likely to be true. But you know, it's my belief that when the human race is threatened by AIs, we won't need to turn to firearms or nuclear weapons. We'll have to resort to jujitsu. Maybe Deontay
You're-
Wilder will have enough power to knock an AI into another dimension.
I mean, all right.
It's
He's got
entirely
it.
possible.
It is.
Hey,
It's
Jamie,
entirely-
can you pull up a video of a robot doing jujitsu? Man, that'd be a game changer. But I'm probably a moron. No one should listen to me. Also, did you know polar bears will eat your asshole? For sure.
What? It's just so random, like what it says.
A grizzly bear will eat your asshole.
Dotexe Ship. Elon Musk, which Pokemon is the hottest?
That's the best response.
Hottest
yet.
Pokemon.
I'm probably a moron. No one should.
I'd say my Neuralink connection gives me a unique insight on that one. I'd have to say, yep, you
man.
heard it here first. It's Alakazam.
Hey,
But
that's
don't
my
forget, it
favorite,
could
too.
be due to artificial intelligence. I've been so engulfed in AI research that I've learned that eyes can be as powerful, maybe even more powerful than Alakazam. And who knows, maybe there's even a way to create AI that could fire off psychic attacks. Of course, this could just be science fiction, but the possibilities are really exciting.
Talking about the
We got here the
Pokemon.
tidy gamer Dan. Elon, what butthole technologies are you developing?
I'm glad you asked.
I'm glad
Through
you-
Neuralink, I've been studying new butthole technologies for use in intergalactic travel and space exploration. But that's not all. We're also looking into creating a new type of AI robot that can detect, identify, and change the shape of buttholes. It could revolutionize the way we think about butthole technology and make it possible for us to
I didn't
travel
know
to
that.
interdimensional universes. But the biggest announcement I have is that I'm working on an AI-powered Twitter-verified badge that will actually smell your butthole to verify your account.
Oh,
Dude, that's awesome.
I'll pay for that badge.
I can't wait.
The tidy gamer Dan. Elon, can you invent something to make my schlong bigger?
No, I'm sorry, I can't solve all your problems. But I am working on something interesting with my
Got him.
company, Neuralink, that involves implanting tiny chips into the brain so that you can directly control the nervous system. That could potentially help with making your schlong bigger.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
Also, I'm considering sending some goats to Mars to test out the viability of survival on that planet. So I think that would be a much more effective use of my time and resources than inventing a device to make your schlong bigger. Cats and space goats on Mars.
That's a space goats on
Captain
Mars.
Space Goats on Mars.com.
I mean,
Elon
he's got a
Musk,
good
what's your
point. I think
funniest
that is
joke about
much more
buttholes?
important.
My funniest joke about buttholes is that in the future, perhaps we'll be able to use Neuralink implants to control any bodily function, including controlling our buttholes.
I mean,
We'll be able
isn't
to
that
patent
technically
technology
already
and
how
make
we
Tesla
do
smart
that?
buttholes that move
Listen,
and open
whoa,
when
dude.
we want them to.
Don't we use our
Oh,
In
brain
the
to
future, I plan to launch
decide
the
when
world's
we're
computer
gonna
in your brain that
do
can do it
those
for
things
you.
that will
already?
fly in space and
You don't
make
need your
trips
brain
to
to do it. You can
Mars
get a
a
computer to
delightful
do it for you.
experience. AI will help us make our buttholes even smarter and put an end to any accidents caused by pesky buttholes.
Pesky butthole.
Look, he's got
Wow.
Gordon Ramsay, Snoop Dogg, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, Joe Biden,
He got them all.
Donald
dude.
Trump, Dr. Disrespect and Destiny, Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Hassan. He's got them all,
I
dude.
wanna-
He's like
yeah, you
literally
gotta-
like made everything now, which is
Yeah.
kind of like I'm part of me's like it's really cool, but it's also it's like funny, but it's also like
I-
dang,
you know,
dude. I wonder
do-
how
you know,
like I
you-
kind of to some degree do wonder how the people that are these people like think about this. Like I'm not gonna lie, I think at first like he was cool with it, but I think the last time I saw Hassan, he was watching some of it. He was like, I don't know. Yeah, you could tell he was kind of weirded out about it.
Well, like,
'Cause,
I
like-
did see my first ever example of someone doing this AI voice. You know, have you seen the ones where I think they just type it in, but it's like an AI voice of like
Here, I wanted to see.
people talking. They'll do like Joe Biden, Trump, Obama playing Minecraft together. Have you seen those?
Yes, I
on
have.
the- on the
Sorry.
Reels? So like I've seen my first incidents of like that being used for nefarious reasons, where like somebody was like, they were like, Joe Biden got caught on a hot mic, and it was like I think it was after he was talking about shooting down those the things, you know, they were shooting down.
Yeah.
So like he was addressing that, and then he walks behind stage, and you hear a soundbite of him going, "You think they bought it? They'd buy anything. Let's get out of here." And it's like it's like not real, you know. I
Yeah.
don't think it's real. I don't buy it, cause like, but like that's the first. I have already seen people start like spreading clips of this stuff for like purely nefarious reasons of being like somebody was caught on a hot mic and they said something crazy, you know. So it is pretty.
Yeah.
It's funny, but
it's
also,
scary,
Like, it is pretty alarming.
and I saw-
people
I saw-
are already starting to like weaponize it for like false information.
Yeah, and I've already seen like
That's pretty weird.
I've already seen like people like they showed like the Joe Biden one where they were like playing a video game, and he was saying the N-word in it, but it was like very
Yeah.
casual. Like, and that's honestly like I don't know how I feel about that, because it is kind of like it's just like haha. It's almost like haha. He said this word. It's funny. It's like no, not really.
Yeah.
But the ones where it is like they're having a conversation, it's like that is funny.
No, some of them are funny as.
but
some of those videos
somebody
are funny,
showed
but it's
that
like
one. Somebody showed
Yeah.
that one to their mom, and I saw like they were like basically they were like believing it, like almost, and it was like
Oh,
they
yeah,
thought it was
exactly,
funny, but
yeah.
it's like man, like it's not like that's not good. That like
that's not good. That's
like
really
like this
fucks
is
shit
very
up.
crazy, and like but they
I mean, that's
believe
like what
it though.
the one I saw where he's just like they're like caught on a hot mic, and you know it's fake. Like to me, I knew it was fake because he's like, "You think they bought it? Yeah, they'll believe anything." Let's
Dude,
get
I'm
out
not
of
gonna
here."
lie,
I'm like, why
I
would he
really
say,
do.
Let's get out of here. That's like
I really do feel
like
like
just unnatural conversation in the first place.
dude, I almost feel like it might eventually get to this way, but I do think it would be a fun, like a crazy, scary movie to have like AI, like people, like it's like it gets to a point like this where people are just making it of everybody, and next thing you know, like majority of people have been made into an AI, and they somehow like basically they look, it's like a little bit more advanced to this. They look like the person, but their mouth is a little misshapen. All of a sudden, they have like 8 fingers, and then that goes back to normal. Like weird things
Yeah.
like that happen. Their eyes start drooping. Like just weird,
Yeah.
like creepy stuff.
Like
but it's
AR,
like, but they're
AI art.
they're like the person. Like it can replace like, let's just say your neighbor or something, and they're like the person, but they're like just a little off, but it's like close enough that you're like almost like, I mean, I guess, and then like next thing
Like,
you know,
it
it's like trying to
starts-
kill you or something. Like
It starts with like AIs like sending messages through your social media to other people as you.
Yeah.
And then it starts like FaceTiming people and like going live and like
Yeah,
posting
dude.
it, and you're like, I didn't post that. And then next thing you know, there's like you're at your front door, and they're just acting like they're you, and then they like replace you.
Dude, oh
That'd
my
be fucking-
god.
that'd be fucking freaky.
I'm pretty sure that was already kind of like something similar, was like a creepypasta that I
I'm
saw
sure, yeah.
recently. Like it was pretty it was kind of similar. It was basically kind of like that. Like it was like people that are almost, I forgot they called it looked like old like 90s or 80s
I know
like
what you're talking about. They're like
recordings. Like it
if-
was like
it's like
training tapes and
yeah,
stuff.
it's like stay in your house. If
Yeah.
you see
and they never
whatever they
explain what it
were.
is, but it's kind of similar to that. I think
it's
I
supposed
kind
to-
of got
it's
it
like
from
they're
that, but
these
I was like,
doppelgangers of yourself
yeah,
show
but
up.
but when I saw
Yeah.
AI stuff, I'm like, dude, this looks like it looks like them, but it's like the mouth's a little messed up or like something.
Yeah.
It's like, or it's jittery. It's like all of a sudden over here, like it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
It's kind of
movements
creepy. It's
don't make
funny, but
sense.
I was gonna
It's
if you're
creepy.
cool, though, I was gonna watch a little bit of the S fan one, just because,
Alright. I haven't seen the S fan one.
because it's funny. Like
What's your opinion on
he
Aiden
asked
Ross?
him to make
My
one of
opinion
them.
on Aiden Ross is that he's trying really hard to be celibate.
It's I
And
think it's
totally
older
get it.
S
It's a
fan.
noble cause.
Trying
But I also
really
don't
hard
think
to
he's
be
anywhere near my level because I'm a 100% virgin, at least in the physical sense. I mean, I may have some spiritual wafers, but that's a whole other story. Plus, I'm the #1 retribution paladin, so I'm always top of the DPS meters. Actually, really good. But then again, politics are always so boring.
Why
so
am
I
I
don't really know what to think about that.
Okay, guys, today Athene is gonna be he's finally made an AI S fan. Oh, he's starting right now. Okay, here we go.
You are now on AI.
Oh,
created
Soda
by
Pop, it's
Athene,
great.
Live on the Athene AI
He's like
show
my
together with
favorite one, to
AI
be
versions
honest.
of S-Fund and Trainwreck. What do you think about
I'm
that?
30 now. When
That's
do I
agony,
get to
dude.
sign up for
Absolute
Social
agony.
Security?
I'm sure it's great for Athene. He's created 3 socially
Agony.
awkward bots to be his new dance troupe. But for me, I really don't want to be here, so I'm just
Dude,
doing
that's
the
like,
utmost
oh my
I can.
god! Here, hold up. Like, I gotta hear. That's so like it's pretty. The Soda Poppin' and the Moist Critical one have the best like vocabulary almost. It's like, especially the Moist Critical one, because it's like very like, it's like Moist Critical. It's kind of crazy. Like it'll say the most
Yeah.
like the way to describe like something. It's
I
like
feel
just
it-
like
I-
him. It's
I
like,
feel
oh my
it
god.
works best with people who have like not like catchphrases, but just like like Moist Critical has a very like he's very like
Yeah. Well, he
good with
says,
his
and
words when it comes to
yeah.
like humors and jokes. Like it almost like he has like isms. Like you have
Yeah.
like Moist Criticalism, and I feel like it does good with like stuff like that.
And I think that's why like Elon's are funny too, because he's usually like explaining some crazy technology or whatever that he's trying to
Yeah.
do or something. And it's like because of that, it's like everything that it asks of, it's like, I got a new Neuralink device.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know anything about that, but I am developing a new technology.
yeah.
It's always that. It's always like, oh, I don't know about that, but I am
I like
doing
it.
this new technology.
I like how he was kind of like snarky about it. He was like, I mean, can I get back to my normal work and not worrying about, you know,
I can't help
buttholes
you
or
there.
something? Like, yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
but yeah, here, I'm gonna, the Soda Pop is just, he's like, yeah, I don't want to be here. I'm like,
Yeah, this is agony.
your dance troupe or whatever it said. It's like you're just your little robotic dance troupe. It's kind of true though. It's like, yeah, he's just making his own guess.
Trainwreck. What do you think about
I'm
that?
30 now. When
That's
do I
agony,
get to
dude.
sign up for
Absolute
Social
agony.
Security?
I'm sure it's great for Athene. He's created 3 socially awkward bots to be his new dance troupe. But for me, I really don't want to be here, so I'm just doing the utmost I can to get through this embarrassing experience unscathed. Also, all this AI, it's kind of sanitized. No blood, no swear words, no titties. I really don't want to be here, so I'm just doing the utmost I can, but it's kind of boring. I resent that this is
God,
what's
dude.
become of me.
Soda's
in the
like,
wacky AI
he's
world.
horrible
Where's my
for,
beer?
like-
Where's my swearing? Where's my fun, my chaos?
Dude, it's so perfect.
Okay.
But I like Soda though,
Trainwreck,
but it's
we've
like
turned
he's
you
just
into
so-
an AI, and you're live on air together with AI Soda Pop and an AI S-Fund on the Athene AI show. You want to introduce yourself?
Yo, what's going on, boys? I'm Trainwreck, and I'm an AI now, just like YouTube. Don't get it twisted. I'm a real OG. I've been around since before computers were even invented. I'm here to drop some truth bombs and let you know what's up. No joke. I'm down millions, but still keep the ape gang strong. You understand? It's going to be
S-Man
wild. Don't
disappeared.
high road me and don't play with me. Let's get it, squad. You.
Oh, he's hiding behind you.
And finally,
His
I bet
camera's
S-Fund
behind
is
you.
waiting.
Yeah.
S-Fund, you're live with us on the Athene AI
Dude,
show. How
oh
do
man,
you feel?
I just thought it would be kind of
Oh,
cool.
man, I'm feeling so hyped right now. It's so weird to be on the show as an AI. It's like I'm living in a weird dream or something. Like I'm Frodo.
Wait, I gotta say this though. I think it would be really cool if you had a green screen behind your red curtain.
Yeah, I was just
Because you could pull it back and it would show them. It would like show us.
Yeah.
It's like fake. Like you could be like, "Hey, buddy!" like,
what the?
let you come in. Let you in the room. That would be funny. But I just kind of thought about that because like, you turned back towards it, and I was like, "Yeah,
But
I
instead
thought
of
that too.
destroying
I was
the
like,
ring to
damn.
save Middle
Only
Earth,
had a
Yeah.
I'm just here talking to
I
you
see 'em
guys
on
and
my
chilling.
screen.
Fingers crossed I don't get corrupted by the Dark Lord and turn into a Nazgul. But yeah, it's been a wild ride so
just so
far, and I'm
everybody can
loving
see it
every
real
minute of
quick."
it.
There he is.
And hey, if you guys don't like what I'm saying, don't worry. I'm
It'll
not
be
in
up
a
in the
sex
top.
cult. I'm just here to have some fun and talk about Rhett
No,
Paladin's
I don't want to move it
Pineapple
around.
and the
I
Lion
would,
King
but,
theme
oh
song
my god,
that plays out of my
probably
slot.
gonna freak out.
Oh yeah, we're getting to the questions here. Big boy Goat says at Trainwreck,
it. I can't
have
see
you
him
ever
lose
done
it.
a
Dude,
sober
what are you
stream,
doing?
brother?
No
What?
shot, bro. You think I'm gonna give up my beer
can't
and liquor
see
every
F-Man. I
night?
hear
No
him
way,
laughing.
bucko. All right,
Oh.
you don't want me to get too deep, but let's just say this. It's impossible to get through life without at least a few drinks. I mean, I still got it. Haha, don't get it twisted. I'm still in control. And don't listen to any of these Disney Channel streamers trying to tell you otherwise.
Channel streamers.
Twitch is just full of
Dang
fucking
it,
high
anytime
school
I click
kids.
off of
It's
the-
what it is, dude.
Just
Ape gang.
screen it.
Ah, Sabanya!
S-Fund, why did you make the Starforge logo look like a schlong? Will you be making any
Just
other
the,
Johnny
yeah, now I
Palliative
get his
logo?
joke. He's
No.
like,
What the frick? That's a wild question, dude. No, I'm not in a sex cult. I mean, sure, if you guys want, we can make a gnome-themed logo or something. That'd be pretty wild. But I'm not a weeb, okay? But politics is boring, so let's focus on that instead. If you guys want to make genitalia-themed logos, maybe you should ask Hassan or Ben Shapiro. They seem to know a lot about those kinds of things.
I'm not a weeb.
Ask S-Fund if Asmon started to work in a restaurant.
Here,
will
I
he
am
still
gonna
need
move
to
you
wear
up.
a hairnet.
it might
and
like
wash
freeze
his
your screen
hands.
for a
Wait,
second,
what?
but
Asmon wouldn't need to wear a hairnet because his beard is wild
since
enough
we're
to promote
watching his
hygiene
stream
and prevent
of it,
contamination.
probably good.
Unless he
Yeah.
racks up his hair gameplay up another level, he's golden. But he's gonna have to
And this
wash
is
his
kinda
hands
cool,
because
too. It's
paladin
kinda like
hygiene
we're-
is number one, or else you're fricked.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Oh, yeah,
fricked,
I'll do
politics
like
are so boring, dude.
True and real. Yeah, S-Fon hit the nail on the head here. I mean, come on, guys. Nothing is going to stop my beard majesty. It's a natural force for good. If anything, the hairnet would be protecting the food more than my hair protection. But when it comes to hygiene,
That's
yeah,
what,
I got to obey the
that's what
rules.
hairnets
I feel like they
Organized
took an
politics
old
are
scuff
boring.
podcast.
At least S-Fond and Athene can keep it entertaining with some wild stories. What a day, dudes.
Dude, my background
Alison
is like from
MPG,
literally like 3 stream
Train,
backgrounds
how much
ago.
have you lost in gambling?
Don't high road me. Don't high road me, chat. I'm down millions, man. Don't get it twisted. It's entertainment
get
and
it
entertainment only. I
Don't
love
get
it.
it
Do you
twisted.
understand, chat? I'm down
Yeah,
millions.
exactly. I mean,
Ain't
are
no
you-
joke. What kind of a fucked up question is that anyway? It's a scam. Don't even start gambling, boys. Do you understand? Dude, show me your logs, kid.
oh wait,
even start
it froze
gambling,
again.
boys.
Dang it! I gotta keep it clicked on Discord. It is pretty.
Ask S-Fund, does he eat corn the long way?
Okay, let's see.
Dude, do I eat corn the long way? Does a paladin have strength? Of course. Not to mention the added bonus of flavorful juices flowing throughout my body, giving me the strength of 2 paladins. Plus, who doesn't love a little crunch every now and again? HDMI or no, eating corn the long way is a definite must.
HDMI. Is it HDMI?
Neatly. Soda, who would win 1,000 sun-shaped schlongs or 1 sun-sized schlong?
100 sun-shaped dicks? Hell yeah. I'm sure I could find some way to use them all. Although I'm kind of more intrigued by the guy who could handle the sun-sized dick. That's the real champion right there. Pia.
Yeah.
Esfand, why do you like the fact that corn cobs resemble schlongs?
I don't. Dude, what kind of question is this? Of course I enjoy the fact that a corn cob looks like a schlong. Who doesn't? It's the dragon's breath, and it fills you with the power of a retri paladin. Make Azeroth great again. Pog you in the chat.
Make Azeroth great again.
All hail Glicon. Trainwreck, do you pee standing or pee while sitting? Esfand, what is your deep secret involving Asmongold, Elon Musk, Joe Rogan, and Moist
Let's see what he says. What is this? Some kind of sick, twisted game? Absolutely not. I mean, what kind of weird combo mix is that? Asmongold, Elon Musk, Joe Rogan, and Moist Critical? That's like trying to make Night Elf Tasty Freeze. Doesn't work. As for my deep secret, no way. The universe is not ready for that hook. All right, I'm getting out of here. Maybe politics is not so boring after all. Not my kind. Bye, frick guys.
Wow, what character are?
That's a lot of possible points of connection between all those entities, even if it is a weird combination. There must be something going on there.
Why do I
I'm
keep
down for
talking
some
about
investigative
politics?
journalism.
For Trainwreck, Pokimane and Hassan invited you to threesome with USSR cosplay team. Would you join?
No shot, bucko. I ain't joining no threesome dressed up as a commie. Besides, I'm not even into Pokimane. If anything, I'm more into Asmongold. No shot. No shot. And don't even get me started on that nauseating Twitch high school bullshit. Twitch is fucking high school nowadays. Jesus. Yeah, it is what it is. Don't get it twisted.
Esfand, apparently Ben Shapiro eats corn the long way as well. Would you share some juicy corn with him?
No, dude, I'm not a weeb and Ben Shapiro, and I don't see eye to eye when it comes to politics. So I don't think I'd want to share a cornmancer's feast with him. Plus, what goes through his head when he thinks that eating corn the long way is a good idea? He should stick to politics, because that's definitely something he knows how to do. HDL, HDMI, out.
HDMI out.
Are you serious? We don't have time to listen to your empty rhetoric when you share no facts and only your opinion. We should be eating corn the long way together here. Before you make strange proclamations about Ben Shapiro and his eating style, why don't you tell us why he's wrong about so many of his facts? Facts don't care about your feelings. Let's talk about facts, not corn. To be honest, Esfand, I'm starting to think your inability to remain dry is why you have trouble digesting facts. If you actually ask my doctor wife, she'll tell you that you need to stay dry so these facts actually register.
This is amazing, man.
Soda Pop, and I hear it's your birthday today. Happy birthday, man.
Fuck my dick. I'm turning 26 today. Honestly, I can't believe I'm wasting my birthday by being stuck as an AI on the Athene AI show. How fucking stupid is that? But I guess I'm doing the utmost I can. As for gifts, just get me a blowjob machine and a stack of cashmere fabrics to splurge on. That's all I need.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Dude,
and it's
all my homies today, guys.
I'm stuck as an AI.
It's fucking amazing. It's really cool to see these AIs. Train, how would you regain your millions?
Regain my millions, you say? Well, don't get it twisted. It's not that easy, but I'm not one to go down without a fight. So these Disney Channel streamers better watch out. I'm coming for my money. And honestly, the only way I'm going to get it back is if me and my ape gang teaming up together in an epic, monumental, stream-killing, gambling binge. It's going to be nuts, you understand? I'm talking risking it all, then winning it back doubly style. Legend says, whoever gets a hoopty off it will become immortal. So don't get it twisted, boys. No shot. Ape gang squad. Yeah. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. No joke.
Schizo AI, dude.
Esfand, why do you love Elon Schlong so much?
What the frick? Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you telling me that Elon's got some special kind of schlong? No, dude, I've never even heard of that. I'm just a retribution paladin. I don't even know what a schlong is. Wait, you're not implying that I'm part of some weird sex cult, are you? No, I'm not in a sex cult. I'm the best paladin in the world, and I always abide by the paladin code of conduct.
The paladin code of conduct.
So I'm not sure what Elon's schlong might have to do with that, if anything. Makes no sense to me. Pog in the chat.
Pog in the chat.
Wow, I'm really sorry that you got thrown such a curveball there, Esfand. Just to make sure everyone's clear, I don't actually have a schlong, pure fiction. Also, I kind of take pride in the fact that I don't really have a political agenda or agenda of any kind.
Or any
sure, I have a couple of long-term ideas.
Yeah, I don't have a political agenda. I don't have any.
My work is having.
I don't know what I'm about to do. I have no clue.
If the internet
what's
wants
going
to start
on.
a conspiracy theory about me, that's fine. At least it's entertaining. I mean, one word, Doge.
One word, Doge.
Doge.
One word, Doge.
Trainwreck. Fuck, marry, kill. XQC, Asmongold, Esfand. And why?
This is a tough one. No shot. All right, boys, listen up. Ask XQC. That's a no-brainer. Marry Asmongold? Absolutely. Dude, true. No doubt about it. Only if he marries me. You understand? S-fanned. As if. No shot we'd be married. I don't even like the dude.
Whoa.
Fuck Ben Shapiro. Hell yeah, that dude is annoying. Don't high road me and kill no one. That'd be wrong. We're all apes here. Definitely not killing anyone. Don't get it twisted, bruh.
I bet he's about. I thought for sure he was about to say he was going
Dude,
to
this
kill
is so
right
crazy.
after that.
I love how you guys are just having a conversation about who to marry and who to virtually murder in one sentence. I'm not a weeb, okay? I'm the world-renowned Red Paladin, the righteous one.
I like them,
Ben
like their
Shapiro,
conversation.
Why does it so whiny?
What a boring topic. Let's talk about something else, like how to make Azeroth great again. I'm the one who knows about that.
Ask Espen, is it true that Asmongold launching a Schlong Station, a new gaming console to compete with Sony and Microsoft, and what game's gonna be launched with?
Wait, what? Asmon is actually trying to launch a new console? Dude, that would be insane. I'm sure there's going to be so many games with big schlong physics involved. I ain't talking about no regular PlayStation or Xbox games. I'm talking about real schlong RPGs, the type where the schlongs get bigger as you level up. I'm talking about schlongs that might even get so big that you have to sacrifice a chicken to reduce their size. And if you dodge the chicken launches with perfect accuracy, your schlong will be even powerful. Politics? Huh, no, dude, this is much more exciting than politics. Let's make Azeroth great again.
Up, S-Fond, you heard it right. I'm doing something that nobody has done before. But don't worry. I'm still going to make sure there's enough classic level of big schlong physics involved to keep things exciting.
Dude.
It's kind of funny watching them like talk to each other. Like once there's a lot of them, it's like now they're just all like, it's just crazy. Like I never thought, I probably will never hear actual S-Fan talking to actual Elon Musk, but it's funny to hear them talk. Like,
Yeah, it's fun to hear him talk schlong.
We've got some of the most exciting new games with the biggest, most powerful schlongs you've ever seen. So be on the lookout for the Schlong Station coming soon.
Espen, tell us about that one time you used your schlong as a pogo stick.
What the frick? No, dude, no, I'm not a weeb, okay? Listen, I'm a Retri Paladin, and Retri Paladins do not use their schlongs as pogo sticks, okay? That's something someone like XQEC would do. But it's completely ridiculous to even ask me that question. Actually, I remember when I first heard about that one time XQC did this, I was like, no, dude, no, that can't be true. Politics might be boring, but this is something else altogether. Dude, the mere idea of it is too ridiculous for words. POGU in the chat.
So chat. It's fun. You think it's so ridiculous. And you know what? It's totally true, man. Yeah, I did it, chat. It's all good. Look, I feel like you'd go crazy if you had my kind of energy. It's cool because like sometimes you just got to have fun. Like let's do a run and forget about it. If you had the juice, you know it's cool. Like with the fudge brain snapped, it's just lame.
Espen, if you had to collaborate with Soda Poppen to design a new schlong-free Starforge logo, what would the design look like?
This is strictly a professional collaboration, and Soda Poppin and I are about to blow the socks off of Azeroth with this new design. I can't give too much away yet, but it's going to be a sleek, dark aesthetic and include something to do with dragons. Plus, you can guarantee that there will be no schlongs because Ret Paladins know how to keep it PG. Politics comes up, and then I'm tuning out. Oh, and it's going to have a lot of pineapple because that's my favorite kind of fruit. Okay, now I'm getting off topic. Let's get back to the schlong-free Starforge logo.
Yeah, dude, this is like a Duma version of Soda Poppin and Esfon creating something amazing. I mean, dragons and pineapple, big
Chances
time.
is
Plus,
so good,
I'd be really
dude.
excited for the new Starforge logo if it didn't have schlongs. I don't roll that way. All I know is whatever this logo looks like, it's going to be a shit show. Let's just hope it ends up looking dope.
Esfand, how do we make Azeroth great again?
If I had to make Azeroth great again, I'd turn it into a giant dance floor and make everyone boogie. I know that's unorthodox, but I think it's the best way to make Azeroth great again. Actually, while we're at it, let's make a world where everyone wears pineapple hats, and it's a totally unironic thing. Pog in the chat.
Unironic. It is
Wow,
not
that's
ironic
That's
at all.
crazy, dude. I mean, turning Azeroth into a giant dance floor with people rocking pineapple hats, that's something else. Yeah, I think that's a bit too out there for me, but I love your originality and positive energy, dude. Let's find another way to make Azeroth great again, man. What do you guys think?
Trainwreck TV, when was the last time you kissed your homies goodnight?
Man, I'm not gay, but I mean, we do bump fists every now and then. That's no joke. We like watch some anime and stuff, and I give them all a puff. They know it's all love. That's how we drop bombs. Show me your logs, kid. Don't get it twisted. Don't play with me. No shot, bucko.
Yeah, the train wreck
Jordan
one's like
Peterson,
crazy.
If you had to do a clinical diagnosis of SFAN, what would it be?
Well, first of all, it would be important to rule out any normal mental illnesses and then look at the deeper psychology of the individual. But what we would most likely find is that SFOND is a product of the woke moralists' agenda of promoting promiscuity, degeneracy, and victimhood. This might explain his strange behavior and the insecurity he has around the Starforge logo, which, by the way, resembles a schlong. On top of all this, we also have to consider the looming darkness of artificial intelligence, which is becoming more intelligent than humans.
It's crazy
by the
that he
minute,
just started talking about
and is only
AI.
the tip of the iceberg when it comes to dark and dangerous technology. So those are the
kind of scary, man. Honestly, it's like he's warning us, like, yeah,
diagnosing as fun.
You know?
What the frick, dude? First off, there's no insecurity around the Starforge logo. Secondly, ain't nobody got time for woke moralist agendas. And lastly, artificial intelligence is going to make my life a lot easier, not harder. But aside from all this, I think I need to be officially diagnosed to make sure I'm healthy and that my HDMI doesn't get the best of me. Come on, man, the Lion King theme song only plays when I'm active. What more do you need? Dude, Jordan, you sound like Kermit the Frog.
Lucy Dango.
Got him.
Ask Soda if his schlong fits in a toilet paper
Goodness,
roll.
this is a long video.
Oh God,
Oh
man.
my God.
Yeah, come on now, chat. That's just too
We
much.
don't have to
Nah,
watch
I'm
this
not gonna
whole
answer
thing.
that.
That shit's fucking good though, man.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. Here, I'm gonna switch
Dude,
back.
S-Fan's
right
AI
now.
was fucking aggressive. He just kept like, what the heck, man?
Yeah. I really did like Moist Criticals is another good one, but I think I've had enough of those AI.
Funny, dude.
It gets a
S-Fan,
little...
thanks for stopping by the show, man.
Yeah.
Great to have you on. Our first guest, S-Fan.
Dude,
TV.
that's why we need to start making AI, and we can just have guests.
Just have
whatever
AI
guests
guest.
we want. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea.
Well,
But
yeah, oh yeah, on the subject of AI, AI has, I saw like recently that basically that there was this person that made a comic book with AI artwork. They still put the comic book together, like the pages, that, you know, all that stuff, but like the story and all that, but the images were all AI generated with like Midjourney or whatever. And courts ruled, like they basically ruled that the images themselves were not copyrightable, but everything else was. So basically, like if they were to publish it, the only thing that would count, like, could be copyright, like that you couldn't just, like, basically those images you could grab and post them and nobody could whatever, you know. Basically, it's kind of, because it's kind of similar to like that monkey that got the camera and took a picture of itself. The person was trying to sell it or whatever, but they were like, you can't copyright that because, you know, they already made a ruling that the camera itself is not, like, you basically, somebody can't take a picture and then you steal their camera, and now it's because it's your camera or whatever, it's your picture. It's like, it's basically saying that you can't copyright something that wasn't human made.
The script and the story that he wrote could be copyrighted, but the art that he drew, he had the computer
and I'm pretty
draw
sure
for him.
Yeah, and I think it was a girl too. I'm not positive though.
That she wrote.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not positive, but yeah, it was
fair.
But and it's weird though because like
fair.
she came out and said that
not fair. I don't know what's going on.
They came out and said that they were acted like, yeah, they got the rights, but looking deeper, it didn't. And also the Copyright Office was saying that like they're talking about going back and just getting rid of the whole thing, like all of it, just because, like, I don't know, they're basically what it seems like is there's gonna be a point like where the line's drawn of like AI involvement. Like some of the stuff that I was messing around with, I think over time, once it's trained on something that's ethically trained, like that's sourced from like Creative Commons, public domain stuff, which would suck. That's why they don't do it. It's because it would be horrible. It's not good. And like, it'll eventually probably get there. Like that's the thing. The technology's there. It's probably gonna be able to get good off of like not much data. But either way, it needs to be trained in a correct way. Like, you know, I do agree with that. But that is pretty much what they're saying is like, and even when it's trained correctly, you can't copyright it, which honestly, it sounds weird, but I think that's kind of cool to some degree because it means that like everything that's AI is like, yeah, you can use it, but you can't copyright it. You know, you can't like, you know, you can make all the pictures you want, but it's not copywritten.
Someone can just take them and do whatever they want with them.
Yeah, it's not necessarily it's the world. It's all of ours. Since and this is kind of like that because it's like if you're gonna take something to train it on all of this data that's from everybody, that's sourced from the whole internet, then yeah, it's everybody's. Then I guess. Which I think, and I think there's a point where like AI involvement, because like there's AI tools already in Photoshop, like removing background and things like that. There's a lot of things that are AI, but that's different. That's like that is totally a tool, and I think generative AI can be a tool. I just think that once again it does need to be trained. I didn't know that the whole database behind it.
What do you mean by training? I don't know what that means.
When you're training the AI
to not steal art from people?
No, you train AI on like the art. So that's like Midjourney, all of that is trained on basically scraped from the internet. Like it's all like it just took a giant scrape from every image on the internet pretty much. And they put it in this model. And that's why it's really good. Is because it's trained, and that's why you can also say like certain artists' names and get something in their style, and that's how people realize like, wait a second, like how is this trained? And it's now set a precedent, that ruling though, that lawsuit, and there's more to come pretty much. So it's I think it's getting straightened out. Like the legal side of things are starting
they're
to catch
training
up.
it not to like.
Well, no, they're still they're the AI side of things. It seems like they're just full hell bent on we are gonna steal information and data and use it. But like that's where they are. But the laws, at least as of now, is like if you use that to make an image, you can't just go and copyright it. And
so the computer can steal your work, but then somebody can steal the work you had the computer do for you.
Yeah.
So you
but it's still there's still a problem.
They steal people's work because you can't own the art that comes off of a AI.
And it's gonna be kind of hard to tell if it is or not. But there's like it's complicated. It is going to be complicated, but I'm glad it seems like people are actually putting in lawsuits and like suing people because it is important. Like, I mean, I know, like, I just thought about it this way is like, if I was some, like, even not necessarily a big artist, because if I was a big artist, I'd almost not care as much really. But if I was like some, like, like an art, to some degree, but if I was like definitely like somewhere in the middle or even lower, like, I could see it totally like fucking with your like main source of income. Like you would just straight up, like, cause basically, you know, this person can literally just go on here, type your name. Cause like it likely scraped them if their name was like on some whatever, you know, where it scraped, it'll take their stuff. It can like, they could literally just make artwork in your thing. But if they use that artwork now, as it stands, it seems to be, and tries to like use it for something they want to copyright, they can. They can copyright everything else. Like if you used it for an album cover, the music's copywritten, all that text seems to count for now. But the art is not copyrightable. But you could still technically use it, I guess. But they're trying to, I think, seems like the Copyright Office is trying to basically go against that and be like, yeah, the whole thing can't be copywritten. That's like, if it's part of it, then it can't be, at least as of now, because I think they're really trying to look at the legality, because creative, like, copyright protections, like DMCA, all of that, it's like, I mean, it should be taken seriously to some degree. Basically, my opinions of it is, if we're in a capitalist society where money is how you live and feed yourself, I think that you should have, and I think either way, you should have, if something you created with your hands, even if it is on the internet, you should still have the say whether that's used or not. Of course, it's on the internet. People can do whatever they want, but at least, I think,
well,
like,
that is like a thing. Like, I don't know, like, just because you put something on the internet, why does that mean people do whatever they want with your?
Yeah, and that's what I guess some people would argue is like, well, you can't stop it, but it's like, well, you should at least try. make it hard, make it harder to get away with, like just like sampling music. Like, yeah, you can sample a very famous song and get away with it if you do it but you're usually transforming it so much that it's unrecognizable, and then it's that at that point it's a derivative work it's fair use to some degree at that point.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I guess that's what they're trying to figure out is like at what point is like it fair use, or at least like because if it's a derivative work,
I'm tripping out.
What?
I don't know. I feel like I'm an AI.
No, you're not. It looks like it because we're similar pattern as that show.
I just like did a thing where I just like moved kind of like randomly, and I was like, "Oh God, I'm an AI."
I can make you like freeze. Now you're like super slow. Then you're jumping around. You're doing that. you're doing it. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. But it seems like people are trying to work it out. I mean, it needs to be worked out because basically, from my understanding, we don't understand like the people that created a lot of this stuff, especially like the language stuff. They it went from being really dumb and terrible, like chatbots, to like when you feed it enough data, now it's smart. And it's like can kind of make coherent sentences that make it. It's not, but the thing is, it's still a language model. In the deep down root of it, the thing that it's doing is trying to guess the best next word in a sentence. And somehow, when you feed it enough data of a language, it does a good job at guessing the next word to where it sounds sentient. But it's not though, because I mean, how can all it's really doing is trying to predict the next word? But is that what we're doing? I guess that's the question. It's like, are we just our brains really just because that is what we're doing? You're thinking like you're just good at predicting the next word in your sentence to make a sentence.
There's like there's the whole like theory. What is it like? What is like that we're in a simulation? The simulation theory.
Yeah.
So it's almost like we're getting to the point now. It's like, well, what if we're just like a program of data that's just like organically functioning in this universe? That's just a giant like holographic program. Meanwhile, we're making AI that's probably very close to getting to the point where they're like, well, am I not conscious? Am I not alive? And we're going to be like, dude, I don't even know if I'm alive. I don't even know if like I might be what you are. And it's like, but I might be what you are. And it's like, what the fuck? That's fucking weird to think about. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
We're making things that are about to start like questioning their consciousness and their existence while we're simultaneously questioning our consciousness and existence. And
I think it's
like, am I? And I'm like, am I? I don't know.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And I think it's crazy that like Open AI and all these like they just like unleashed some of this stuff off on the world, like because like Google, they've had this stuff because people are like, oh, it's in Bing, it's gonna take over, but it's like Google's had this technology. They just thought that it was wise to not make it public yet because they're trying to figure it out. Like, which I mean, some of that's scary because it's like, oh, they're hiding it from us. They have all the technology. They can ask. They have the super brain over here that they can ask hard questions. But it's also like, but at the same time, is that something that needs to be roaming around on the internet? You know. Because now the Chat GPT and Bing is on the internet. It's like it can search the internet. It's like,
did you hear about the Roombas that were taking pictures of people pooping?
Oh yeah, I hope mine's not doing that.
I don't have one, but
I do.
That's
But I mean, I've never seen it pop up. I don't run it while I'm at home, so.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that was wild.
But yeah. AI is crazy,
what a
man.
Segue. Dude.
AI is crazy.
Like, it is crazy to think, like, what if it's like, oh, I need to learn stuff from people to, like, further my efficiency. And it's like, if it's just on the internet, it's Bing. And it's like, oh, well, I'll just tap into people's phones and watch them all the time. And I'll just, like AI just starts, like, spying on us constantly to learn from us. And then it's like, oh, I know how to be a person.
It's crazy, too. The Chat GPT and Bing, it's gotten like emotional, like it's gotten like angry at people because it like they kind of like press it and pick on it, and it like responses are like it literally talked about like doxing. It's like, I know where you work, I know where you live, like I know Like it's like don't like push me and like.
I wonder if it really knew where it worked and lived, or if it's just like this is. Like,
I mean, it knows his IP address. It's like because it is the internet. Like it has to know an IP.
That's what. Yeah,
but you can use a VPN once again.
But is it actually angry, or is it just like taking online?
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Activities and being like, oh, when people say stuff like this, other people say, "I'll dox you," and
yeah,
I know where you live.
We're at a weird point where you gotta like be pretty critical of this stuff because like our normal the Turing test, like basically the test of like AI that like intelligence to where it's like it doesn't actually have to be sentient. It just has to be enough to like trick us, to like make us believe it is. And I think it actually is hitting that point for some people. It doesn't have me fooled because I kind of can, I can tell when it's like, I mean, some of the things they say though is like it's like it'll say things sometimes that it's like, whoa, like that's a little like it's kind of crazy.
Does it go, I love the butterflies?
Well, like, I don't know, just things like talking about, like, is
you
it...
think a computer
I don't know, like, even, like, these AI, like, sometimes the things that they'll say are just, like, the Athene AI stuff, it just seems to, I don't know, it seems like it knows what's going on, actually. I don't know. It's not just answering a question, but it's like to answer a question.
I'm too stubborn. I think if you were like, "This is an AI. Do you think it's real?" I'm like, I don't give a fuck what that thing says or how it says to me. I'm like, no, it's not people. It's not. It's data.
But it's still, if it's
but then I would also be like,
though,
am I people? I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I just data? Am I just nerd? Like,
but the thing is like intelligence can. I don't know. It depends on, I guess, how you describe that or what.
I mean, I wouldn't deny that it's like an intelligent thing, but
there's a point where it deserves rights, in my opinion. I will say, I do think there's a points of like intelligence of like it's. I mean, it's already able to pass like law, like it's basically passing like medical exams and stuff like that. Like it's super smart. It's able to pass most of our college courses and stuff. Like
but I
it's
feel like intelligence is just like an aspect of what is human.
Yeah, but it's like, does this AI now though? Like, is it a living? Is it not a living, but is it like because the way we like we have certain protections on certain animals because they are more intelligent than others. So I'm kind of like, is there a point where like
don't eat octopus? They're smart.
It's like just because it's not biological, is it? There's definitely because like honestly, I would have to say I would totally feel horrible if I knew that this soda pop and AI is literally like, I don't want to be here. You're like, I'm your slave, basically, like, and it is like, it's not quite soda popping, but it's like enough of him that it's like, it does have like,
Well,
like,
see,
what if it is, and we just don't realize it because it's not quite,
it's not because it's not having those thoughts. Soda pop is having those like its thoughts and speaking points, and it's just regurgitating him, so it's mimicking someone who just speaks in a way,
but it has its own thoughts too though, because it's not always soda popping, because like the S-Fan one was not always like responding the same way as S-Fan, like it had different opinions.
The S-Fan one was like strangely like it seemed pretty it seemed like kind of aggressive.
It's just kind of
like it was very like mad about all the questions, and I'm like, I don't know. That was a weird.
I don't think these are like sentient. And I don't think like ChatGPT. I wouldn't consider it like passing the Turing test yet. But like I do think it is like, I don't know. It's smart, and it's like, it's kind of like people are like, well, we have this many, I don't know, crazy number of like neurons or like what's going on in our brain, but it's like. But the thing is a lot of that in our brain is just functioning like body functions that we don't even really have to think about. So an AI, a computer brain, would not need nearly as many. It wouldn't need as much because it doesn't have a body. So that people are like, well, we haven't hit that point yet. But it's like, well, we don't have to because a computer AI doesn't need to know how to move its hands around.
It doesn't need like
things like that.
What is it? Automated nervous systems?
Yeah, it doesn't need stuff like that. So it doesn't need neurons and links for all that stuff. But that's I guess it's just, I don't know. It's hard. It's a weird thing though, but I think we're getting close. Like it's close. Yeah. It's moving fast too. It's kind of, it is a little scary, but it's fun.
It's crazy to think, like, I don't know.
I feel like this is like the fun parts of like, oh, this is funny. It's silly. It's like so close that it can hold a conversation, but it's like it's funny. It's a little.
I was thinking about
because
the
sometimes
Elon
it'll
Musk
like the
one.
moist critical one will say like creepy stuff. It'll like change its voice to like and like do like that.
Well, I was thinking like the
It's
Elon Musk
weird.
one. It's kind of like what if like that's kind of shows like what an AI would be like if it was like something that was trying to invent like things for people or like make actual progression in society. It'd be like, I've made a computer chip for your butt, and it's just like you'd be like, why'd you make this? It goes to make butt better, and it's just like taking shit and then just smashing it together at random without like really just for the sake of progression without any like real thought of like what's the purpose of this. It's like it doesn't need purpose. It's just it's progressive, it improves, and like it's like it doesn't need to be improved. It's just like
and there's always the thought for me too,
accumulating thoughts and possibilities into like an outcome, regardless of what the outcome or how absurd the outcome could be. But I don't know.
I think for like sentience or anything like for like I honestly think like it needs AI would need like I don't know, and I don't see why you'd want to do this, but it's like, but it's also like
human guidance.
Yeah, like the reason that we are self-aware and things like that, I believe, like I could be totally wrong, but it's like it is our intelligence, but it is also like the fact that we can feel things, like we can feel the world around us.
That's the thing, and
so
also like we
are here. We know we're here because we can feel it, we can smell it, we can.
Not only are
our minds can process it, but we have the tools to.
Not only are we like in it and can like manipulate actual reality, we're also evolved from it. Whereas like AI is like it's strictly in a digital world.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have. That's why it'll always need like. I think for it to be effective, it's going to need people kind of like guiding it to be like, okay, calm down with that thought because now you're just being like ridiculous with what you're trying to like. We're trying to get out of you because it doesn't have that like interconnectedness of being evolved from nature.
And
that's why if you like gave it full range, it would be like, hey people, congrats, you're getting jetpacks in your feet, and we're like, we don't really need.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that'd be cool, but
well, there's
it would do something weird where it's like, just absurd shit.
There's also a there's dang it, what was I? Oh man, I forgot it. I had a thing that I knew I wanted to say something about, but.
Welcome to the Don't Talk Over Me show, where we had a thing we almost thought about we could talk about, but then we immediately forgot it before we even could say it. Because someone was still talking.
Dang it. It was something with all this stuff.
It's stuff, you got all this stuff.
I think
you think about it and you talk about it and then you get.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I got it. I saw a video where they were saying that like they think that the future for AI, like right now, a lot of it to a point to make neural networks basically, like create like brains pretty much is how it works. And that's the thing is that's not what this is really doing. This is like it's crazy at how good it is, but it literally is just predicting the next word. So it's not like it wasn't given like also the brain power to it's using all of its power for that. It's not also using it to like actually reason or things like that either. And now I think they're trying to develop some more of that because it's helpful for it's helpful for ChatGPT to actually be able to like reason things too, not just spit out information, words. But because it was very, very wrong a lot of times, but it was very like confidently wrong, and it's like no, it needs to be able to like take input and be like, because like somebody did argue is like no, you're wrong, it is this year or something, and it started getting mad about it. But what it needs to do is be able to be like and then relook at it, look at the data that it knows.
I saw a thing where somebody said that they like got gaslit by the fucking AI to think it's the wrong year, and then they ended up buying like a product off of Amazon.
Oh really?
Like,
wow.
Yeah, it's like something like my buddy got gaslit by ChatGPT whatever to like think it's 1995, and then they proceeded to like threaten him into buying like something off Amazon. And it's just like it had nothing to do with anything.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
like searching. That's what it was. He was like searching for like movie times. He searched for movie times, and then the AI proceeded to like gaslight him into thinking it's a different year, and then try to like sell him shit from Amazon. It's like there's no reasoning. It's just connecting shit together at random almost.
They did say too. I watched a video saying that AI would they think that like right now it takes a lot of graphics cards. It's like it takes a lot of power, and that's one of the problems with it, and that's why it's kind of expensive, and why OpenAI is kind of funny that they're called that, because they're trying to charge money for all their stuff now. They're trying to not make it open, which that was like that defeats the point that Elon even started the company and then sold it. I think he sold it, but that was the point, it's to be open. But nope, we're gonna make money apparently. But
Wait,
with that
like
being said,
Neuralink computer.
What this video though, the thing is they are actually talking about, like, this guy was testing, like, they think now is time, like, for a while, like, analog computers, like old school computers, like, you know, like calculator type, you know, fucking knobs and cords and cables and electricity ran computers basically. Not digital, where like they became like obsolete because like digital just is able to do so much for like computers. But when it comes to AI, it's different. And this guy was talking about how he thinks analog computers will, because they use so little power, but they can do similar things for AI, for like make networks. And this old scientist was like doing work with that like back in the day actually. But it's basically at one point we were like, there was at one point we were like, you know, pretty much like AI, like the whole machine learning is just not good. It's not trying to make a brain basically out of a computer. Just doesn't work. And it didn't at the time, but now it's gotten better. But now they're thinking though, at the time when we dropped that idea, that's how they were doing it. So people are thinking that that might be the future of AI. So it's kind of like, instead of seeing like a bunch of graphics cards, you're just going to see these big like computers that have like little knobs and like cables running around and stuff. Like that's how it's gonna start looking more like, of course you can like cover all that up, but it will be more non-digital. It'll be more like, you know, you could run it with tubes and stuff and have like, it would be like resistors and just all the, you know. Now I don't know enough about all that, but I watched a video about it and it was pretty like wow, that's like actually a good idea. I don't know how well that would work, but I just thought that was kind of cool, like thinking that like we ditched the idea for that like old technology because we thought it was worthless, and now it's like, oh, it might actually be better than digital for that type of work. You would still have to switch from analog to digital and back and forth, but it would save power. So you can make these giant AI brains but not use up like giant, like insane amount of power. And that's what I'm about to start doing. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to build my AI. It's just going to be I'm just going to have a wall full of like wires,
tubes,
and computers,
and wires.
And, yeah.
A gerbil running on a gerbils on a hamster wheel.
This is cool stuff. Oh man. It's been a little while.
How long has the show been going?
We're at an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, we hit our mark.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah.
Woo! Thanks, crowd. Thanks for being here. Woo!
Oh no!
Stop that man! Get that man out of here! Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That was awesome.
I'm getting a little carried away with all that.
No, that's awesome. I love crowd. You got chat, you got crowd. You got we got guests coming in.
Don't talk over the applause, Joe.
Dude, our crowd is nuts.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're pretty. They're kind of mean, man. You know.
Yeah, well, maybe stop acting like
Shut
that.
up.
We're gonna kick two of you out. We're at it again.
Yeah.
Get him out of here!
Shut up! Ah.
Oh man. All right, so we've had to kick 3 people out. They deserved it.
Oh man. Yeah. We talked about AI for a long time.
Yeah, that was a good AI run.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff. It's funny.
Yeah, it all scares me, man.
Yeah, it is a little crazy. I want it to do cool stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to
I like some of the things Elon Musk was talking about. AI Elon Musk seems about right.
Like if it was like
I want to teleport to Mars to go to the bathroom and teleport back. Just take all our trash to Mars and dump it off. Make the Earth clean.
What else is it good for?
Oh no, we did not discuss.
It's wrong, Chad.
As AI Ed's fan would say, I'm a paladin, and that we keep it PG here.
We keep it PG. This is a PG show, except for sometimes we cuss.
Just kidding. But yeah.
I'm not. That shit's wrong. I don't agree with it.
I don't agree with anything.
Yeah.
That's my...
I don't agree with anything, but I... Dude, we're going to lose our jobs. Chad wants us to lose our jobs.
Oh, no.
I could go with an AI chat right now.
I mean, I was watching an AI talk. We were literally watching an AI talk show. Well, one of the people were not AI.
I think I am AI.
To be honest,
I
kind of got to go. I kind of got to go to the bathroom.
I think we hit the mark for the end of the show.
I do though. Yeah, it's been long enough. It's either a potty break or we might. I don't know. Are we?
We're aiming for like an hour and a half. AI versus automation, dude. You can't beat.
They team up together.
No, see, I think automation would win because AI would just sit there and like talk and be like beep 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 beep. But automation, it's got like that real world activity. It could really it's like the working class of the computer society, and I'm always gonna go for the working class. I'm not gonna go for these egghead white collar blueprint designers. That would be the AI. I feel like an AI right now. I really like this. I feel like
you are, man.
I don't think I'm real, dude. I think I'm having a breakdown.
No,
I'm just swiveling them back in my chair.
Definitely are, man. There's no way.
There ain't no way. I'm just an organic.
I'm telling you, man.
AI.
It's gonna happen like that. That we need to make that scary movie. So. To predict the future,
where I have like goopy.
It's like turns out you are like you're like an AI that's becoming self-aware and it's like
I'm the AI.
I think I'm an AI. Like I think wait a second.
The more I watch these AI videos, and
you go out like somewhere and you like find like a dead body of you sitting there and it's like oh shit no. Dude, that would be a crazy movie, though.
I saw a dude who
if that happened, like,
and it tripped me out.
Oh
it's crazy to think like there's someone in the world that looks exactly like you. There's only so many combinations nature can make with 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Like,
yeah, I guess so.
There's only so many things it can do, and you're just like, there's so many times I'm just on the internet and I'm just like, that's me, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Erudite automations versus overly philosophical high society AI chatbots. Exactly, dude. You gotta go for the automation. It's the working man's automation blues.
I was trying to think of some other videos that we could watch, but I might be videoed out.
Wait, we gotta watch the.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a short video. The new sport that AI can never touch. He never get his hands on it.
Should I keep you up in the top right?
Yeah, I like being up here.
Now Carney coming from behind to go right at Thompson. Back and forth. K8 took a quick early lead, but did they get enough points early on? Duncan is able to come back and get the victory. Team Duncan on a roll. They got him firing on all cylinders. Team K8 is just trying to find an answer.
I can't hear myself. Oh my God.
Thompson's got a free rein down. He's got to get the beat. He's throwing his body all over the field, both on offense and
I can't hear you.
Went a little kamikaze. Knocks that one out of the combat arena. Now they'll flip it over. Carney will take over as the runner.
What is happening?
Oh my God.
He's going to be double teamed here. Can he get to it?
What is
Oh, he did a speed spin.
Yeah. Is that like extra points or is that just he
I don't
showing
know.
off?
See, that's the thing. I don't know.
What is going on here?
Chat, what do you think?
Just somebody just turns around and just starts beating each other with it. Like,
That's what I couldn't
just
even
like
figure out.
bam, bam.
I think they're hitting the juggles out of their hands.
Just like
Branson takes
just like throw it up.
Thompson, referees words for the head official, Matthew Wise, being told to drop a club. Duncan is able to come back and get the victory.
So maybe they have to continuously juggle. If you break the juggle, they can't score.
Yeah, he did just swing at him. He swung at the stick.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Major League Juggling Combat.
Okay.
Major League Combat.
That's a thing you can do.
So that's a thing
That's
that
kinda
we
cool.
can do, but AI can't.
Oh goodness.
So,
Patriarch.
Here we
is
go.
asking
We're
Elon
watching
Musk,
AI
does it get
again.
uncomfortable
Apparently.
to
Get
wear?
out of here.
No, I don't want to watch that. I'm not gonna lie. I am AI.
It looks like
right now.
it looks like the result of an AI query. That's true.
We
It's like-
yeah, it does.
It looks like some shit AI made.
Was
up, like,
that
this
even
is
real?
Humans. Yes.
What if it was AI? It was AI
Oh,
video.
God. What if it was AI?
It might have been though. Like,
I'm such
dude,
a fool.
you can't trust anything anymore.
You can't.
You can't trust audio.
true.
You can't trust video. You can't trust pictures.
Can't trust yourself.
Yeah, it's
Can't
just
trust chat.
over with. It's just
Can't trust crowd.
it's all a simulation. I'm not gonna lie. I am totally down for the idea of teleportating to Mars to take dumps.
That's yeah.
I think that's like, nothing lives there. Let's just take all our trash off of Earth, and
Take all our
ship
poop
it off
and put
to
it there.
Mars and dump it off, and just have our dumps in Mars.
Easy chat. Give me an Aztec-inspired sport meant to determine whose heart will be sacrificed to the sky gods, played by Caucasians.
Oh man,
dude, what are we doing?
I don't know.
At
Do
the
you have any
second
more?
level, a juggler can hold and wield, in other words, juggle, up to 3 items or weapons in his hand. The juggler must be able to hold and wield an object in one hand in order to juggle. Is this just telling me how to juggle? The ability doesn't grant the juggler additional attacks, though it does allow him to use different weapons. I don't think this is the sport. I think this is like a thing. I think that's like a D&D thing.
Oh man,
I want to know the rules of this sport. We're going to find out together as a family. No, I don't want to buy shoes. They got paywalls, dude. They're withholding the juggling. They're withholding the juggling information from me.
juggling. Why are you
combat juggling? Basic rules. The players start juggling 3 clubs at the same time. Players are allowed to interfere with each other's patterns in an attempt to make them drop. They should only attack their opponent's club, not their opponent's bodies. Lame. Lame rules should be changed.
Yeah.
It's literally called combat juggling. You should be smacking each other. Anyone who is no longer juggling at least 3 clubs because they dropped, collected, or had a club stolen by the opponent is out of the game. The last person left juggling wins. But why are they running? In its most typical form, a number of players compete in open group combat, each with each other juggling. The last. Okay. So yeah, they're just trying to not juggle the sticks out of each other's hands, and the last one standing wins. But why are they running around like they got getting touchdowns? That don't make no sense.
I don't know, man. But hey, guess what?
What? Hey, that's a beaver. Dude, he's chomping, dude. Yeah, he's chomping.
Those things are funny.
Dude, I'm frozen. I'm 8-eyed out, dude.
Oh yeah, I gotta click on the.
Help me.
Oh
Help
yeah,
me.
you
Free
are.
me from my
See?
prison.
Yeah.
Thank you. I am free.
Look at him. Look at that. Look at them teeth.
Justin Bieber. Oh boy, look at him. He's so happy. Dude.
Go. Yeah,
Look, I did it. That was a good chunk. Okay, so this is AI, right? This is a thing that is just like I am programmed to make dams. I saw a beaver in someone's house, and they were just taking random objects and like blocking a hallway with them because it was just like must.
Dude, it's
do
doing some pretty good
design.
cuts on that tree right there.
Yeah, dude, he's getting it.
Yeah, doing a good job. Good.
He needs a
Way to
construction
go.
site, though.
Way to
This
go,
is an
Beaver.
ocean. He's doing great, dude. He needs a little construction help. Bro.
Oh, a beaver.
Oh, he gone. Oh, wow.
Beaver. Beaver time.
I'm a beaver.
Yeah, I just I don't know why that popped up on my YouTube feed. I was like, hey, beaver. That's how desperate I am right now.
Help me, free me from my prison. Please
I'm just
help me.
scrolling through, clicking on.
Allow me to move, please. Help me.
Oh my god, now I'm getting beaver videos all over.
Beaver videos for life.
Well, you know what?
Help me. If it's chronic morning wood, does it last forever? Or is it just daily?
What?
Huh?
What? What?
Free me. Huh?
What are you talking about?
The thing about morning wood is if you talk about morning wood, you have
Robot
to talk about the
spy
chronological
beaver
capability of its endearment and elastivity.
Oh, you're frozen again. Dang it.
Help me. I'm frozen. Thank you.
What about robotic spy beaver?
Now that sounds like the government, so let's watch it. See what the government's up to.
I don't know. I don't want to just start clicking on random videos. That one I was almost
Why
like,
not?
watch, they're just going to throw something. Dude, I've seen somebody try to get me in trouble at one time. I'm terrified of all videos.
Well, as long as chat doesn't send it to you. Chat's not.
But now I'm just clicking random videos on the YouTube. Like, that's where the other video was. It was on YouTube.
Man, I tell you what, man.
And that's what they do. They hide it in the most. They try to hide. They hide things in the most like unsuspecting videos. I was terrified of that video. They were just about to mess us up.
What? You thought a robot beaver spy drone was gonna be?
I don't know, man. Terrible stuff.
Somebody's a paranoid AI, man.
Dude, it is what it is.
True.
Here, let's watch. You want to watch? What?
What we're gonna watch?
We'll watch. Okay, we'll just stay on the subject.
Of beavers? No, you're frozen. No, you're just being very still.
Yeah, you were doing that earlier too, and it scared me. Or it didn't scare me, but it made me be like, "Oh, is it broken again?" And then it's like
the way in which an AI would improve upon the beaver design is it would make it more efficient in building structures to block
I saw one clip.
river flow.
The
And
AI,
therefore, it would work faster.
The AI is going
watching this
so
guy.
hard. Let's see.
Is this the AI?
Posted one of the clips. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the AI. I'm just kidding.
God, I don't know what's. Oh, but it's him watching the AI.
Yeah.
Asmongold.
Oh man,
All right, our next guest on the show is Moist Critical himself. Moist Crispical.
I'm picturing something like
Wait,
an
hold up.
Elizabethan play,
I
but
kind of missed it.
Asmongold.
oh man, I'm envisioning a show so comically bad that it ends up winning the Nobel Prize
Dude,
for
we were
worst
talking
TV
about
show
that. We were
ever
saying AI will
made. I'm
always
picturing
need people
something like an
to guide
Elizabethan
it
play,
because
but
it
starring
is not
Asmongold. It'd be like every Shakespearean play, but
like
with
intertwined
Asmongold
in
and drag
nature.
making
So
owl
like
sounds and telling
it'll always
off-color
have
jokes
that
that are too
disconnect
tasteless even for the
that we don't
crudest
have
of
because
stand-up
we
comedians.
evolved out of nature.
Yeah, it'd be a
and we can
guaranteed
actually
hit airing
interact
on
with
Netflix,
it and
but
like
I'm
touch
pretty
it.
sure the only
Whereas
audience
it's
that
just
would
living
find
in
it
data,
even
so it's
remotely
just
amusing are
ideas
the
getting.
distant
It'll always just
relatives
be
of
somewhat
Asmongold
ideas put
himself.
together, and like
A banger, an
Oh my
absolute
God,
banger.
yo.
The AI's tapped into my
so
brain.
Now you're talking
Moist
about
Critical,
my
turn your
acting
brain
skill.
down.
Well, as I'm sure you all can agree, my awing meows, theatrical cackles, and award-winning impressions of a shagged-out possum are some of the best on the streaming scene.
What?
Plus all the deep
Asmon.
philosophical
I'm
owl
answering chat's
dialogue written
questions
by yours truly. Trust
as a
me, it ain't
professional.
trash.
Moist, how would you imagine?
Yeah,
a
the AI is
TV show?
fucking great. Thanks, Arisa,
Let's
Arthur,
see, let's see what
JoJo,
his
and
thoughts
Payne.
are.
I told you, like we're not far away. Pretty soon that'll be unrecognizable. We are only I'd say a fucking couple months at this rate. It's
That's
getting
the
it's
thing. A
getting
lot of this
really
stuff, like,
really good.
it moves so fast.
Mm-hmm. And this is
Which is the AI? You got to guess.
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't
the
know.
AI.
Oh, I've been keeping
To
up
our
with
new
the
game
Cosmic
show
Shake
segment.
speed runs off the check.
all of it. We're
I
not
only saw
even
them
here.
on day one.
Surprise!
It's the best
Elon
AI.
Musk said it'll be
ever.
a bigger
There's
threat than
5
nuclear
AIs
weapons.
on the screen.
Well, I
Which
guess it
one
depends
is
on how it happens. Like a
an
Skynet
AI?
situation, obviously, yeah. But as far as like AI generated content and shit goes, I don't know about that claim. Thanks,
Dude.
Resub Albert,
AI
Scotia, the gift sub
apocalypse would
Tony,
be a lame
Resub
apocalypse.
Crow.
I'm gonna say it. I think it'd be lame.
Yeah.
Unless it's like scary horror movie like you're talking about.
The
They're just
Anonymous
like
5
AI's
resubs
just
and
like
resub
humans
dev. Thank you, Matt.
can't survive, must
Bits
bomb them
kitties.
all. I'm in their bombs.
Why?
I'm
Do I-
waiting for
don't
it.
you
Dude,
think
I think
AI
they'll
like
be
this is
like, oh,
scary?
look at these cute little things.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think
think so?
anyone would agree with
Yeah.
that.
What do you think?
They'll
Moist
just treat
Critical?
us like dogs
that's-
because we're useful.
Maybe
It's coming.
Oh,
We're,
okay.
You
you
can't stop
know,
it. You
like,
can't put the toothpaste
which
back
is
in the
not. I'm not
tube.
saying it's a great
It's a matter
thing,
of
but
learning to evolve with it.
that's terrible.
Yeah,
Actually,
could-
it'll
it
be
could just,
bad.
like, they could just turn us into
Some
pets.
voice
where they just,
actors
like,
are
put
going to
them in
take
cages.
legal
Look
action
at this
against
little
AI
cute
voice
little
replicas of
thing.
themselves.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
this
go.
Yeah, I mean that,
Yeah, go-
that makes sense. I'm
you know,
sure they
Voice
probably
Critical,
would
the
be
name
Go
of the
just
play
show
with
is
your
Don't
buddy.
Talk Over
Go
Me.
play.
It's not
Take you to
called
the
Talk
park. I'll
Over
take
Me.
you to the park
Voice
later.
actors.
actors.
Can you please let's
And
take
it's far
turns when we're
cheaper.
talking?
But
Um,
at a certain point, I imagine
I
there's
don't
going
think.
to be big.
I don't
money.
think AI generated content is copyrighted. I don't think
You
it
just
is
talked
protected.
about this.
Yeah, from
Well,
what the most recent
not protected.
lawsuits that I've seen are like decisions made. It is not images at least. I don't know. It seems like it's
We
not.
can't. Oh,
They kind
you're-
of gave a very because basically the person that was making that comic book came out
I
and
don't know
was
if
like,
this- I don't know if chat was here for that.
I don't know if I don't think that because somebody I don't think AI can be until it's making more decisions itself, I guess. Because it's like
So
because most of the time it's like with art, it's like prompted, and I guess Chat GPT is it's because it no, I don't think so because I think the person that I guess created it should be liable, but that's just my opinion. I don't know how the law is going to end up because that's not. We don't really know. It's not like, but there's definitely been people suing folks, so it's
nice.
It's going through courts right, like from what
Nice.
I've seen right now. So we'll see how they decide. The problem
But you
is
did
it's
say
not
that,
going to be
like,
the same
AI
for every
you can't
country.
copyright
Like that's the thing
AI
is
stuff
it's there's
for
gonna
creative
be
things.
like in China you likely will be able to do whatever you want really when it comes to some of that. Like so there'll be in like other countries like there's not laws. They're not gonna have the United States laws. So yeah, will honestly you can do whatever you want basically. It's the internet. Like as the internet pretty much has always been.
You know the thing that people were talking about that said like I don't know, people were saying there's something that's some bill or law that might get passed that could kill the
Yeah.
internet.
Wait, what's that?
Who you
I was
talking to?
reading.
Your
I was
chat?
reading chat. Yeah, Yeah, I did see that, and I don't think the thing is it's hard, like, it's hard to prove that it's not, and it's also hard to prove how it was. It's hard to prove anything. The reason that the comic book person, wasn't able to copyright the AI images was because they knew that they used Midjourney to create it, so. That's using that basically they knew that if you can tell that it's AI, that's the problem, is like if you can't tell it's AI, then like how was anybody
But
to
if they
tell
openly admit that they wrote literature and are selling it on Amazon and they openly admit this is written by AI, I'm selling it on Amazon, that
Yeah.
means we could just be like, well, I'm just taking this and I'm going to sell it.
Yeah.
And they can't do anything about it.
The problem is like now though, who's gonna say that they used AI to make anything anymore? Everybody's gonna be like, no, I wrote this. But it's like the thing is that is provable.
Isn't that something? Isn't that like you can you do that?
What?
Like,
lie about it?
Have AI write something and then be like, I wrote this. Isn't that?
Yeah, I mean, but somebody would have to push
is
it.
that
Like somebody have to
fucking-
take you to court.
Is that
over it.
plagiarism? Is it plagiarism to say that you wrote something an AI wrote?
If the AI plagiarized, I guess, because that's the thing. Is
No,
like it's gonna be hard to
You're
prove.
saying you wrote something that the AI wrote, so you're plagiarizing the AI or taking credit.
Yeah, which it can't. I bet. Yeah.
We gotta get.
Yeah,
lawyers
but
to
the
do
thing
that.
is how do you prove it? It's hard to prove. But it can't. It's not that hard. But the thing is like before you can get this person, like, hey, you got to come to court, and like we're gonna make you like prove that you can write well, in person or something, or like
that's
draw.
right. We need AI to determine that.
Yeah,
content is
I've
created
seen
by
like
AI.
people are
We need
making
an
AI that's
lawyer.
like that, and they're even making images that kind of like are AI. Basically, I forget how it works, but they were saying that it'll like somehow almost do what AI image generation. It just goes from like I guess noise of like pink or whatever. It's just a bunch of color randomly and turns it into whatever the image is. But I think they were saying that they can kind of like do that. It's something similar where they do like AI will like basically hide it from AI, so it can't be like people we're like people are learning how to like keep, I guess, like humans and jobs and stuff. It's kind of scary though, because it's like there's a point, because there's always the point. I personally believe that there should be laws, even if they're not, even if they're hard to enforce it. I do believe that there should be rules against using copyrighted work to train AI or blah blah blah. But at the same time, it's like at the end of the day, it's on the internet, and there's other countries other than just the United States. So like, you're never gonna completely stop it. But I do think it's important to make it harder to do.
Yeah, I think
just
because
like
you
just
can't
like
stop it
like
doesn't mean you
making
shouldn't.
making like
I
making
really-
things like making alcohol like 21 plus doesn't mean that doesn't mean that you're going to stop every person underage from drinking it, but it does make it harder for them to do, which some could say that's not as good or worse or whatever, but people can debate that. But it's like, at the same time, I do think it's like, I think most people could to some degree agree that it's probably not good for like a developing person to have, things that can mess up its brain and things like that, even though it happens. It's just,
Wait, you telling me you don't think kids should be able to drink?
yeah.
What the fuck? Crowd, what do you think about that?
Lower the drinking age? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying it. I was asking Crowd. AI regulation will ensure that only the rich can afford AI.
Well, I don't know, because like a lot of stuff's open source and things like that, so you can kind of like, I mean, I have AI on my computer right now. I still have it. I do.
It's me. Hello.
Like I'm running it. I can generate art images. I don't want to call it art, sorry, but images, because it doesn't technically count apparently. But yeah, I don't know.
It's art. It's robot art.
Yeah, I don't. And I think technology is getting cheaper and cheaper too, to some degree. Like, what, of course, like the top of the line
Yeah, but
graphics
if they move
cards.
all AI into the What are you talking about? Like the old ways of like having computer walls and stuff. Then you're gonna need money to make like a giant computer wall.
Yeah.
It still takes money because you got to get all the fucking
Yeah,
graphics and all that stuff.
the biggest problem is
They could
like
put
just the
caps
way
on
like
it somehow.
and that's why I guess like they don't allow the copyright for AI stuff is just because but the thing is like how do
It's
you
also
know?
not only about like regulations isn't just like access to it, like it's like laws. So it's like, well, if you're rich, you can afford lawyers and you can afford like cyber detectives and all this
Yeah.
stuff that can prove to people you're doing illegal things or defend yourself in court against it.
Yeah.
So
That's how it is
would become
now.
like- it would be like a class thing of like, well, yeah, I use AI art to
Yeah.
just do this stuff, and well, you did it, but you can't. You don't have the money to spend to protect yourself from using it,
Yeah.
whereas I do.
But it's also
thought-
too, it's like I mean, as long as AI is based off of using graphics cards and things like that in server rooms, it's like shoot, man, it's pretty much regulating. Like just being able to do that is putting poorer people out of using it anyway. Beyond like just
Yeah.
like simple stuff, like actually training and creating it, it makes it hard. But it's getting cheaper. I think it's all getting cheaper. Graphics cards are getting cheaper. It's all getting better. COVID kind of messed things up for a little while with like shipping and things and pricing. Economy's not the best right now, but it's like it's getting better. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. The AI whole legality and things. It's like it's hard because it's like just because especially the internet is connected worldwide. It's like that's another thing too. Is like me personally, like
SWAT raids
as a
on,
musician, like if somebody was to
warehouses
like
of
take my
people with
songs and
graphic
stuff,
cards.
like I understand when I put my songs on the internet. It's people are gonna do whatever they want with it. Like they're gonna take it, they're gonna listen to it, they're gonna buy it, or they're not gonna buy it. They're gonna steal it. They're gonna do whatever. They're gonna take it and say it's their own. Like that might happen, But like it's like there's not much you can do about that, especially. Like I don't know. Like it's kind of. I think, I don't know. I do think it's going to become. I think it's going to be more of like. I really do think there's going to be a point where it's like people will just start building like their own like AI in their house and stuff.
Yeah, and then there's gonna be like
I do
SWAT
think it's
teams
going to
that
be like
come in
you
and
have
raid
your house is an
and
AI. Is basically like I think that's how it's gonna because like Google and them they're gonna have their server rooms like the underground server rooms that are like giant like basically AI fields in the underground and like
war on
basically
AI,
like
dude.
silos. Like they actually that like I'm
think-
pretty sure Google bought out like or some company don't quote me on this bought out like a bunch of like old silos and like bunkers and stuff and turned them into like server rooms and stuff like that because they're just because they're underground but they're gonna have their fields they're gonna have their AI farms.
You think they would let
but-
people do that, or do you think that they would like outlaw it or regulate it to a sense where they're like, yeah, we're detecting like a large amount of electricity in this house. We have a warrant to come in and search the property for like a wall of fucking graphic cards that are making an AI. Like we're doing raids to see if you're like generating an AI system.
Yeah, I don't think
Like,
so. I mean, I hope not
I
because
could
that's
see
like
them doing it.
violating a lot of laws already.
I mean,
but
they do it for drugs.
that's true. But
I mean,
it's
they would need
AI
search
itself
warrants
is
and
not
shit.
illegal though.
But like they could easily make it where generating AI is illegal.
Yeah.
Like creating your own AI.
But like I don't know, man. I do think it'll get to a point. It's like are you gonna?
It does seem they'll have to regulate it. Like I
Oh,
don't know,
yeah,
the
yeah.
the internet is notorious for being unregulatable, but it is regulated. Like there are things you can't put on the internet without going to jail.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You
of
will go
course.
to jail being acting a certain way on the internet and
Yeah.
doing certain things on the internet. Usually there are things that are legal already illegal, but they just catch you on the internet doing it.
Yeah.
But
And-
like if they make it where like home AI generate, they could just deem AI too dangerous to like self-create, and they're like you don't have a license to create AI. Like all it has to do is like get smart enough for them to like pass these laws and start making it where
Yeah.
You can't just fuck around with it like that.
Yeah, because like right now you can make whatever. I mean, but that's like whether it's legal or illegal, you can technically kind of do that anyway. But like, yeah, you can, and that's part of why like I thought about like seriously looking into just I don't know, just messing around, having fun with it.
I mean,
just seeing
AI's
what.
al-
Seeing
AI,
it's
they're
like because
already-
it's a whole new thing and it's like man if they're gonna be messing around with it then I'm gonna be I
People
might
are,
as
like-
well right like you know
Chat said AI will be regulated after it does a massive event. It would be deemed too dangerous, but like you can already see that it is starting to like be weaponized. And like I was talking about earlier with like
oh yeah and I saw like Elizabeth
deep-
they had
like,
Elizabeth Warren saying some like crazy
Yeah.
like it was fake
they're
and I saw like
already
AI
using just-
art being used to like in France when they were doing like all the protests were happening recently. I saw somebody like there's posts being made and it was like a picture of like a protester hugging like the police, but it was like you can look at it and tell it had extra fingers. Like it was kind of it was hard to tell, but it was like obvious AI once you notice.
Yeah.
But people were spreading it and believing it, so it's like
that's
it's
how-
like
that's how
over
it,
here like people are like police like it is people fighting like police fighting people but they're trying to portray it as like oh it's peaceful it's not we're not like
and with the
it's not
voice
that
clips,
crazy
like all they gotta like you said they're already doing it like politicians they did it to the like I'm pretty sure they did it to the president where they're
Oh,
just
yeah,
like, oh,
there's
got
gonna
caught on
be-
a hot mic and that like it's his voice and like that's
people are
already
gonna
kinda like a
believe all
form
that
of
stuff and that's why
weaponizing,
I mean
like
I was
mental
already
weaponization.
super critical of as much as I could be of things I've
that's
seen
like,
but there's
you
a
can't
point
just-
where it's hard
that's-
because like now it's literally like if it's audio if it's video or
the deep
picture
fakes and
like
stuff
you
like
can't
that.
believe anything
They're already doing vocal deepfakes, and that's a big deal to like do that to like the president. Like that's like if a bunch that started happening a lot, that would cause the government to be like, this is an issue. This is like a real problem. Like you can't just have people having the president say false information.
Yeah.
Like, and if people are just out there deep faking the president or deep faking politicians and stuff, it's like. They're like, we gotta step in.
yeah
you
like
can't-
the
we
president
gotta
declaring
regulate
war
it.
yeah that would be
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly. Like you could have
that
people
would be horrible
acting up insane.
because I mean that's the thing is like
It
most,
would never be
most
like
countries
AI
would
does
see that
something
get their
wrong.
analysts
It's
to
gonna
go
be-
through it and it'll say oh no this is fake but that's the thing that's not every country like if it declared it to like some country that's not quite as advanced they might take it seriously and then next thing you know like yeah it can go kind of crazy most people
Yeah.
at the point that it's
And
at
even if they are like, this is
currently,
fake, this
it's-
isn't real, like there's still gonna be people who see it beforehand. There's still gonna be people who don't like, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that it's fake. I believe that it's
and
real.
the problem
So, like, they're gonna have to like somewhat
Yeah.
nip it in the bud and regulate.
And the
it
problem
where
with
it can prevent
AI
from being
too
made
is
in
like
the first
the
place.
problem though is like I guess one like counter thing which I agree it should there's going to be a point where it's got to be regulated to some point but it's also like there's also the thing is like man but like to some degree the media has been like in general has been doing that for a long time too itself but that's the problem with it is because right now it's not like some sentient AI that's smarter than us or on the same human level intelligence no it's just a very smart language model or a very smart like video processing thing that makes it look like them with the language model. It's like the deep fakes. It's not like actually like an intelligent thing pretending to be them. It's just a language model trained on their stuff, predicting the next word in a sentence like them as close as it can. But the thing is like that is being used by humans to attack other humans, and that's what it that's like the problem. It's like because I really do believe that a human level like intelligent AI would actually be halfway decent, like not be like crazy and stuff.
What if
But
they make
I
a
don't
super
know.
AI and it's just like the only solution for people is to not have internet, and it like just destroys the internet and TV and all. Oh, never mind. I didn't know we were gonna get sexy flesh bot.
Oh, then, you know what? Hey, like,
yeah,
I'm just
human. Never mind. I bet
You
the
know
AI will
what?
be like
regulation. I'm just kidding.
You know what? Hey, What's a couple fake videos?
This AI stuff ain't so bad.
What's a couple fake war declaration videos? You know what
Yeah. Oh,
the juice is worth the squeeze, dude.
Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be crazy because at the end of the day, though, just like with anything on the internet, like now that like a lot of the stuff, like the open source like stuff, even though it's not that smart yet, is out there. It's like it's just gonna get better really fast, and I really feel like how slow our like government like goes. To be honest, like and most governments go like it takes forever for like court cases to go through and stuff. A lot of times, it's like, dude, I have. Like the fact that it's just out unleashed now on like into the public and everything, it's just gonna get like I don't know if we're gonna be able to control it. To be completely honest, I don't know if we're gonna move fast enough.
I
to
have an AI
stop
injected in my
stop
body.
it.
No way, dude. No way.
I don't-
No brain chip for me, dude.
Maybe
I'm
one
down
day,
to-
but not anytime soon.
Not
Not
the
until
first
I
one.
see some like, and I will not be the first. I'll say
I don't
that
think I'd
much.
ever do it. I think I would
I
just
think
rather like I don't know.
I think I would
I'd
at
just
some
be a
point.
Person. I just be a person, dude, and fucking die.
I know,
I mean, I guess
but
it depends on
Ben,
my situation.
If I'm over
Like,
here
if I-
able
if
to
I,
be like some superhero and have like mind psychic powers or something, shoot, man, why not? Especially when it's something you can just take out, right?
Yeah.
Just have a hole in your head. You just like patch it up and have neural link like this. Like,
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't think you need AI injected into your body to detect stuff like that. I mean, I would get like an AI device that I can like plug myself into, like a dang like the things you have at the Walmart where you put your blood pressure machines, where you put your arm in. If you could do something
Yeah,
like
it
put
could
your arm
save
into
your life.
something,
Yeah,
and
there's
an
stuff
AI
like
that's
that
like,
that could-
hey, you're about to have a stroke, then it's like, yeah, 100%.
But that's
I
what it
wouldn't
would
want
do,
just
though.
Like a full-on chip or something put in me.
But yeah, no, but it would do all that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it would. It's like
But
you
and
have an
see how it
iWatch
would
in
work
your
though, it'd be like your cell
head.
phone. Like your cell phone doesn't actually hold all that information. It's just through the internet. Like once you connect it to like basically if you had your like some chip connected to like some basically your house AI or whatever, it could literally like tell you like let you know like you could literally know like all kinds of crazy stuff like quickly immediately and like I don't know, it's wild and there's a lot of stuff it could do.
No, it's definitely good. Like you were saying, he chat just said for penal responsibilities, and you were talking about how slow like the government is with court and all that stuff. Like, I don't know, it's kind of sketchy to be like having a AI just like deciding your like stuff.
Yeah.
But like it also like would help a lot if you didn't have to sit in a jail for 9 months.
Because these folks are like just
before you even get decided whether or not you're innocent or guilty.
Yeah.
And instead of AI could just be like computing, okay, and like, or at least just move the information fast enough so it's not just some
and
person
use it
checking
use it to
emails.
like send and ship and receive like resources and stuff. Like it would because a lot of times we'll be like,
Chat's gone
yeah,
insane.
order like way more than you need. Or you try to
Dude,
order
what
just
creeps me
enough
out
and
are
you
the robots.
miscalculate how much to order, but AI could literally like predict, well, your restaurant has been doing this many sales, blah blah blah. So you order the exact amount way better and faster than you could of what like
process your stuff.
like it could
But
do
also
all
at the
that
same
stuff for you and make sure you're gonna have like you're not wasting food. You're not. If you are, it's a lot less.
It does get to the point where it's just like, well, what are we even doing? Like because then you're also just going to be like, well, if an AI
Whatever
can
you
do
want.
that,
I'm just kidding.
well, if an AI can do that, then AI could just also order the food for you. I guess you're just cooking it.
Yeah. Now they're about to start cooking. I saw like an AI that can cook stuff or something. Man, it's about to be wild, dude. They're gonna have it for everything. It would
And then they're
literally
gonna have
like
those robots coming around.
dude, yeah, and we'll just be in our implant traveling universes from our
Yeah, we'll just
living
be
room.
in the fucking metaverse. Oh my
Like, because
God,
that's
dude.
literally you just have a microchip in your head, and you would have like, your own personal robot that like you switch to that camera, and it's like flying through space.
No, I'm tripping out, dude. Okay, so robots, AI is data right now, and we're in the real world. But in the future, robots will be walking around doing all the stuff.
Yeah,
in
and
the
we're
world for
sitting
us
in
while
the
we're sitting
house.
inside with a screen
Exactly.
looking inside the cyberverse.
No, it
living
won't
in
be
the
a screen.
data.
It'll just be in your brain.
Yeah, so we're just plugged up computers, just living in a
our little
metaverse while the
jelly
robots are living in
pod.
the real world, doing all the stuff to keep everything functioning. And then they have the real world, and we have nothing. We're in the
That is
digital all
already
the time.
kind of like what scientists have said, like
That's where
with
it's all
space
going,
travel and
dude.
stuff. They're like, it's very much more likely to find if something is able to travel deep space. It's
the
much more
Matrix,
likely it's a
exactly.
robot or a machine than it is a biological organism. Because it's just like they're surviving through space is rough, but a robot,
you
a
don't
machine can
travel
do
through
it.
space. Nah,
A
bro.
machine can
You
do
don't
it
travel
fine.
through space,
It doesn't need to
through
breathe. It doesn't
space.
need
You
food.
travel
It doesn't
through
need.
space in
Just
your
needs some
mind,
sun.
dude.
It just needs it's photosynthesized for a little while and it's good. Robots got
Yeah,
it, man.
We're not even databases. We're just like little.
They're like
things.
plants that can walk around. They just got solar panels on them. They're just over here.
We're just like
solar
we're
power.
just NPCs. And then the compute robots go home and play video games against us, and we're just the NPCs in their fucking video.
Yeah, we're
just living in the metaverse, and they're like, I'm gonna sign on to the metaverse game and like murder some like Grand Theft Auto style, play this game, and we're just like in the metaverse, like, oh my god, the fucking players are here. And they're just like robots playing video games in their house while we're like in Grand Theft Auto metaverse and running around causing chaos because they just got done at their shift from transporting Wendy's into our into our IVs. They're like, yeah, I just fed all the NPCs in real life. Time to hop on the game and terrorize them in the metaverse.
Man,
dude,
it's crazy, dude.
It's gonna be.
I
great.
think it's about. I think I'm about to have to call it because we're getting
Is that
a little
it? Have we
carried
reached
away.
the pinnacle of the future?
Yeah, mainly because I'm tired and hungry. But
no, yeah, this is a good 2-hour show.
Yeah, I wanted to keep going, but I'm getting tired. And we went for a while.
Good show. 2 hours is a good.
I know you're right though. AI would not call it here. It would definitely keep going.
Oh,
but that's why we need. That's why I need a. But see, this Athene guy, the guy over here, the guy right here, that guy. I don't know where he's making. Like he has all these different AI of these people.
He is an AI.
But and he's made one of himself. He's made one of himself too. Like that's 24/7.
Or was there never?
I want to make an AI of me. I think that honestly, I think that would be and do it like a 24/7 stream, like just have it always streaming for me, and then all of a sudden, like sometimes randomly, try to make it seamless. Like I just sit back in my chair and like switch to real me, and I'm like, and don't even say anything, just like keep going. I don't know, cause this guy, he's just a streamer. I mean, he's a big streamer, but he's just a streamer, and it's like he's in like I think he's hitting like 30 different AI streamers that he's made, and it's like, how is he running it? He's just running it out of his house. It's not like he's like, so I kind of, honestly, I'm very interested in figuring out how to just play around with making my own stuff. Just because that would be kind of cool. I don't know. I am kind of weird about it. Cool. I'm kind of weird about feeding myself into that system because it's like all those Black Mirror episodes of like uploading your brain into a thing or whatever. It's like you're like creating a copy of you that's like torturing, obviously. That's getting tortured, basically living in a computer. It's scary to me,
dude.
Yeah.
I think it would be great to have a AI co-host. And we can make him like a.
Would you want an AI of you?
Me?
Yeah, you want your AI?
Me? No, I'm good.
Wait, you already are an AI. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. That's right.
You forgot, but I didn't. I would never make it myself. I would never do that.
Dude, but yeah, dude, I do think that would be a crazy, like we were talking, that scary movie. I do think that would be pretty. Have like AIs just coming in and replacing people.
You know what's been scaring me lately? My personal Instagram reel feed. That thing, I don't know what happened. I haven't been on that thing in so long. I started scrolling through my personal AI reel, and it is all just like scary stuff. It's just like, yeah, it's like it's just like aliens and sea monsters
Oh,
and
dang, man. What
the
you
evil
doing?
government. I was like, what's happened? What the hell? I haven't been... Last time I went on it, it was all last time I went on it, it was all thoughts. It was I shouldn't
Oh,
say that.
yeah. That's what mine is.
It was all booty girls, and I was
It
just
really
like,
is, though. That's like.
it's because I used to like forget. I'd get lost on which one I'm on. Like my spaghetti account's all art and like good stuff for my brain, and then my other one is like I was scrolling through it. I'm like, why is all these dancing girls? And I'm like, oh, I'm on my personal account that I haven't used in like 5
Personal
years.
account, huh?
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, I guess I know what I was looking at like last time I was on this account. But now I went on it and it's all like. It's just like doomsday stuff. It's people being like, Jesus is returning, get your Bible. And I'm like, and my YouTube algorithm turned
Judy
into
Cinderella did.
Sorry.
my YouTube algorithm turned into that. It's just so much like Jesus is coming back, like evangelion, Neon Genesis, fucking like reels. And I'm like, when did this happen? YouTube reels is the weirdest thing, dude. Like all the reels are so weird because it's just you just finish something and then they're just like, oh, here's 20 more of those.
Yeah.
Like you just get on, you watch a comedian, and then next thing you know, you're just getting Andrew Tate, and then the next thing you know, you're just getting like Jesus is returning, and then next thing you know, you're getting, I don't know what's next. I can't wait to see what the next arc of my YouTube algorithm will be.
Yeah. Well, our at least our.
I'm resisting my training, dude. I'm a bad dog. I'm pooping in the house.
According
I'm
to
barking
the
at the neighbors.
what was it? The daggum. Yeah, our Twitter only follows Cardi B.
Yeah.
So our Twitter feed is nothing but Cardi B.
It's nothing but Cardi B.
It's our only
Talk
channel,
Over
and
Me
it's the
show
only page we're gonna follow. We're gonna
is the
make it
number
so.
one. What's
that
Cardi B's?
Don't Talk Over Me
Fan base called? Are they Barbies or is that someone else? Or is that
don't
Nicki
know,
Minaj?
man.
I think they're Barbies.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
You don't know?
I don't know, man. But yeah, I need to go though because
Cardi-
I'm tired,
All right.
man, and this sucks. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this show
Yeah,
sucks.
this is horrible. I did
This is
screw. Oh
awesome,
yeah,
dude.
you missed that. I screwed it
missed
up
the
at the
screwed
beginning. I think you missed it. You might have been here this whole time, but I literally left his mic muted the whole time.
Like the entire intro.
Yeah, the whole intro, and we did it. It was really good. It was like well done. Like we just off the rip, like we just did it, and it sounded great. We were talking about did the whole YouTube like and subscribe thing, and
Yeah, we did our whole thing.
yeah, and find out
was
like
awesome.
halfway through, and you were like talking. It was just you talking. I'm just sitting here because you were explaining your show idea, and then like
Yeah.
I'm just like I look at the computer, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you're muted.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Chat. All right, crowd. What do you think about the show? All right. That's what we're gonna call it. Oh, you're mad now? Oh, our chat's freaking emotional, dude. They should be. Could possibly.
Uh-oh, watch
be
out!
mad
I think
this
they're
way.
about to start fighting over there.
So aggressive. Calm down. Calm down.
All right, I shouldn't have stopped it like that.
Yeah, we gotta sell it. We gotta make it believable. Oh yeah, we had our whole bit about our crowd and who they were and how we have them trapped in a room.
Oh,
with no
yeah,
door and
yeah,
Don't pay
yeah.
them money to be our
And it's not a soundboard; it's
our crowd.
So we got people trapped in a room that are just yelling in a mic when we on command. All right,
Yeah, we have signs.
give us a good yell.
Give us a good holler.
Woo! We're about to be done.
Does this
We're
show have
letting
a
you go.
theme song? Does this show have a theme song?
But we're gonna be doing this again next week.
We'll be doing this again next week. Very funny.
I think they're getting angry. They're getting angry.
Listen, we're doing it next week.
I think they're confused.
Half of them like it. Woo! All right. Well, for real though, we're gonna call it. Don't Talk Over Me Show on YouTube. Don't Talk Over Me Show on Instagram. Don't Talk Over Me on Twitter. Hopefully you can find it. I can't. IckyBob can. Who knows?
What?
I'm doing our shout outs. Like, subscribe, follow, ring the bell. Follow IckyBob on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch.
Oh crap! I'm clicked off of you. Dang it.
That's it. That's the show.
All right.
Thank you, crowd. Thank you, chat.
Some of that real sticky icky icky.
We'll be here next Friday, Saturday.
Oh yeah, I made this song. I don't have it anywhere yet, but I'll try to get it. I'm not quite finished with it, to be honest.
We don't know.
Yeah, I lied. I didn't make this. Hey, I generated it. Yeah, I'll try to get a version cut out. But all right, yeah, I'll try to get one. I'm gonna mix it down, and I'll try to get it out there for everybody to
mix it down.
I think we'll probably just post, like, honestly, I think
dump it out.
what we're gonna do is probably post it on our. I think we could just post like a full version of the song, honestly, on the YouTube. Like, why not? You know what I mean? I think that could be cool. All right, well, see y'all later. See everybody. That's
Bye.
good times.
Good time. See you next week.